Good morning, afternoon, evening. Just gonna skip the intro today, going really fast. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Relax. It's Saturday. Starting 10 minutes late. Well, 9 minutes late. 9 minutes late. Hope you guys forgive me. It is Saturday, May 10th. This day, 2017, 8 years ago, Apple became worth more than $800 billion, which, if you guys have listened to me, even a smidgen, is absolutely obscene, because that's more than a bunch of countries combined. And so, you know, first of all, I don't think it's actually worth 800 billion, right? We'd have to talk about the stock market on all of these concepts. But assuming it is worth it, for those of you that are like, no, it's actually, I feel like it's actually, okay, like, are you serious? So on the one hand, we believe that, and on the other hand, oftentimes we believe we can't end world hunger. Like, are you serious? Right? So there's a lot of ethical debates to be had today, but I figure I come out the gate swinging. Right, good start to this Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good chill Saturday. Also, happy birthday to Bono, who's turning 65 today, which for someone like me, like, I'm starting to feel older, but realizing that some of the people that I grew up with are basically retiring, it's kind of difficult to accept, but that's where we're at. And also Mr. Kenan Thompson. When I was a kid, I watched a kid show called Kenan and Kel. And Mr. Kenan Thompson is turning 47, which is also obscene, but happy birthday, Mr. Thompson. All right, guys, today's question of the day. How do you approach uncomfortable truths? This one was hard for me, and I think it's most easily summarized with the word patiently. So whenever I get into a situation where it's actually uncomfortable for me to accept, which is not often, to be fair, I feel like I'm a very easygoing, open person. But if it's actually uncomfortable, I do the same thing I always do, right? So assuming that I don't have to, you know, fight or flight or react quickly, I let it sink in. And so I just sit there. Like, I'll give you guys a good example. When I started doing content creation, I started doing solo 9s, right? Which I was like, oh, okay, this should be at least semi-interesting for people to watch. That gives me a chance to talk about the stuff I actually want to talk about, which is not per se game related. And over time, I started realizing slowly but surely, uncomfortably, that my content is boring, right? And I was like, I feel my content is boring, right? So a lot of you guys are super nice, don't get me wrong. I personally felt like my content was boring, and I still feel like it's boring. But unfortunately for me, I do feel like the stuff I have to say, like, I really wish I didn't feel this way, but I feel like there's a lot of people that need to hear what I have to say, not because of what I have to say, not because it's me saying it, but because I feel like there's so much of, yeah, I'm not going to call it mainstream, but there's so much media that goes into the whole, you know, we're all doomed and everything's awful and human beings are disaster and like we all should burn and we all like, and it's like, it's first of all, it's not true, but second of all, it skews reality so much. And I'm really scared for my kids and younger people who are susceptible to this type of nonsense. And so although I feel like my content is boring, I do also feel extremely motivated to keep making boring content, to hopefully, like, if I, like, you guys know me, if there's one person that watches my video and gets something out of it, good enough. One is good enough. So there you go. Let's see how you guys answer this question of the day. Today's stream theme, viewer builds. So I have a crap ton of builds. Thank you so much, guys. So I'm going to be rocking all the builds tonight. And as always, I will be mostly rocking it if I see your name in chat. So if I see your name in chat and I have one of your builds, I'll do my best to run it. Just because I enjoy when the architects are in chat. And lastly, public service announcement. I said it yesterday as well. After today, because the next stream is on Thursday. After today, I'll put a poll up in the Discord. For whether or not you guys would like me to change Thursday's game, just once probably, but maybe more, to a game called Evercore Heroes Ascension. So look it up, it's a roguelite. The reason I'm asking is because the game isn't out yet, but I got an email by the developers saying that they offered me to play it early access. So it's easy content for me, and if you guys enjoy those types of games, I think I would enjoy it. It's a co-op game apparently. Then we can play that Thursday. And also definitely post it in chat or something if you'd be interested in actually playing, because I can ask for extra codes apparently. They mentioned it in the email. So that's the PSA for today. As always, !join if you want in for a run, and scan the QR code if you want to join the Discord. Here we go, team. All right, shout outs to everyone, of course. Hello, Normal, 2IQ, Titanic, and Wisdom, of course. Hey, where's my poll? Hello? There it is. All right, guys. I added a little thingy. Starting off, flaming. You guys can vote. I added a bunch of statements. You guys can decide whether you agree or disagree. The first statement of the day is, life does not reward potential, only effort. Yes or no? Exclamation mark vote, and then 1 or 2. I will answer chat after. Here we go. Let me unmute on Discord. All right. How are we feeling? Yes on effort by 2IQ. Okay. Yes on effort. Okay, okay. I will admit I do not agree with all statements. I do agree with this one though. I feel like Kobe. I enjoy the stuff Kobe Bryant used to say, and may he rest in peace, of course, and his daughter. But like he talked about, like, he used to work out like four times a day, and most professional NBA players apparently worked out like 2 times a day, maybe 3 if they're hardcore. He worked out 4, and he explained, if you just understand that like there's not a chance you're going to keep up with him if you only work out 2 times a day. It's impossible, because he simply gets more hours in. So like if you're assuming you're as good as him, he says, well, at first you'll keep up with me on talent, but over time he's just going to outpace you. And that's I enjoy this statement for that reason. All right, you guys get to hear my daughter yelling. I was at a birthday party, that's why I'm 10 minutes late, by the way. I apologize. It was a fun birthday party and the kids were having a lot of fun, and so I was like, okay, right, maybe I do have to delay stream. But Liam behaved pretty well. He went to bed quickly, so here I am. Where are we going? What are we liberating? Where's all the people? Oh, here they are. Okay. I feel like I keep forgetting the DSS. This is already capped. Orbital blockade is not. Confirmed. This is unavailable. Keep it on Demiurge. Okay. Alright, let's start off chilling on a defense mission. Hey, 2IQ, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Just checking. How are you, bud?
Good, how are you?
No, good. Thank you. Alright, let me answer. Chat Wisdom says, question of the day, slowly with care, like a stray dog that needs checking before I can touch it. I love it. That's awesome, man. That is, in my opinion, the best way to approach anything uncomfortable. So not avoiding, slowly approaching. All right, let's see the builds. Oh, you're here. Oh, you gave me a team build though. Okay, I'll save the team build. Let's see, do I have a normal build? I have a normal build. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What do we have? Normal. Shield. I had fun with this. Tested on difficulty 8. Alright. Okay then. He wants medium. Do you have a... Oh, gunslinger. Oh, cowboy. Okay. Where's the gunslinger? Medium gunslinger. You guys forget I actually care about you. If you send me something, I write it down. I don't care if it's 3 months ago. That's how caring works. There we go, gunslinger. Sometimes people are like, yeah, but I don't do that, but I care. And I'm just like, I care more. I'm just saying. Let's make it a competition. Who cares more? Hey, let's do it. Alright, let's see. Get in here, normal. So it's this. It's... Oh, you gave me the Star SMG. This is, for those of you unfamiliar, this gun has a consistent recoil pattern, which means, just like in Counter-Strike, you can learn to hold down the trigger with laser accuracy, which is insane. Absolutely insane. So if you're someone that likes optimizing, you practice this gun. This thermites and then ballistic shield. Okay, okay. Real gun. He gave me a real gun. Get out of here. This is gonna be interesting on this mission, but good enough. And then he wants me to go this. Okay, I like it. This is nice. This should be interesting. All right, let's find out. Let's see. No hurry. Stream is not an obligation. No, but like I said, I do my best to take care of people, and so like if I'm late, I actually feel like should do my best to not be late, because I care. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. So sometimes I have to disappoint you or disappoint my family, and most of the time I'm gonna pick for you. But that doesn't mean that once I can get here, I should take my time, chill, etc. I don't rush in life often, but those are definitely the situations where I'm like, well, I can get both. I can make my family happy and you guys happy. Why not? Yeah, we're good. Alright. We have 2 spots, by the way. Feel free to join. I'll post my friend code in chat just in case. Oh, 31458674. There we go. Witness is en route. Okay.
We have another.
We have normal and witness. All right. Hello, DSS. Did you guys like the name we thought of for Big Boy Eski? How are you doing, man? I was talking to Big Boy about the servers when you guys asked for like a Minecraft server and stuff like that. And Big Boy was like, I know how to do that. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then I was thinking about what to name him. So I was like, we're calling you the dedicated server supplier, just because it acronyms to DSS. I felt like it was so fitting. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. Let's see. You're gonna mute the stream and do some video editing. Nice. Good luck, man. Have fun. Rogan Ravenheart's been making a song. Whoa, that's awesome, dude. Have fun, Wisdom. Good luck, man. Yeah, read the announcement channel on the Phacil Gaming Discord. Big Boy Eski is working on it, dude. We're kicking ass. Also, I'll start off with asking for it again here. I'm gonna be putting up a little bar for what is it called? What? There we go. Cool. I'm gonna be putting up like a little bar for people Amazon Prime Twitch subs. So basically you guys have free money laying around if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. I would like those subscriptions because I'm definitely not gonna let Big Boy Eski do all of this for free. But I'm also trying to reward everyone that helps me out, and it's starting to get kind of expensive in my pocket. And if you guys have money, have 250 laying around anyway, I cannot imagine you guys would mind giving Big Boy Eski the 250. Am I in trouble? I feel like the railgun I need to test on the foot. I've never thought about the railgunning the foot on the dog. This is going to be interesting, honestly.
I should test that too.
This is going to be super interesting. Aim for the right foot, okay? So it's left.
Okay.
I found the acronym very fitting. I appreciate you, Big Boy. I like it, right? We have a DSS, guys. Phacil Gaming Helldivers 2 community has a DSS. I like it. So we're starting off with 20 people on the Minecraft server, so Big Boy can stress test it. If stuff gets laggy, I told Big Boy I want him to upgrade the PCs, which obviously is going to cost money. But so this is the first time you guys will ever hear me asking for money from you. Please don't donate. Like, don't make it come out of your pocket unless you really, really want to, of course. But just, again, if you have an Amazon Prime sub, it's literally free money laying around that you guys can put into the Phacil Gaming community instead. Let's see. Maybe I'll check announcements? No worries. You don't have to. Boom, boom, boom. I keep forgetting this is such a low cooldown, it's obscene. I'm gonna go up there. And so is the airburst. This is a solid build, normal. Holy crap, dude. 10. Oh, that's gonna decimate us. Alright. It is what it is. Oh. Well, here we are. How are you guys doing? How's this Saturday? You guys chilling?
Requesting sentry.
Everyone chilling this Saturday? I really hope this next patch is big, guys. Really big for Helldivers 2 content. Because I feel like someone like me... But maybe you guys can help me brainstorm. Help me brainstorm. Alright, lock in. Alright, so like I said, I feel like my content is boring. But boring in a good way, just because, you know, if you look at most media, it's like, look guys, I have something so exciting for you in your boring little life. Let me help make your life more spicy, right? I'm just like, please, like, for the love of... Like... Teach people to be happy with boring stuff, and then we can like have a good time while we're here. Like stop convincing people they need to have some sort of obscene, absurdly like overly exciting life, and if not, then they should FOMO, right? It's like, for the love of crap. And so basically, as I started making the videos, now I'm still trying to make it as fun as I can make it, of course. I'm not giving up. It's becoming harder though, because it's the same stuff and my message is boring and repetitive. Unfortunately, I feel it's necessary. And so the question is, how do I make my boring message, which you guys have heard a million times at this point, which I still believe is necessary to spread, how do I get that message across to a bigger slash more gripping audience, right? So I feel like people that have gone through Helldivers channels will probably have seen me. Not all of them, of course, but... So long story short, that's why I'm thinking maybe I do need to turn into like a variety streamer or something. Something like, what's his name? Pirate Software does something similar, I feel. I think I'm a bit more positive than he is. I feel like a lot of stuff he nuances on the negative side more than on the positive. But most of the stuff he says I agree with. I would say easily 90%. I think he's a very wise, fun guy to listen to. And so I feel like maybe variety streaming is the way to go, but I don't know, honestly. It's hard for me to decide. I just want people to be happy. I want people to hear my boring ass message and then just be like, yeah, that's fair. Maybe I can just be happy with my boring life instead of believing you need to chase a super yacht or some shit. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do I do? Tell me what to do. Alright, your latest video has been pretty nice quality. There wasn't that much downtime. Yeah, but do you not feel it's repetitive? Maybe it's a good thing, right? I don't know, that's my point. I'm actually trying to find... I'm trying to keep growing, basically. Ow! Need to remember to Steam cancel. There we go again. Oh, the little weapon coming up. Rude. What the heck? Come on, dude. Where are you? I feel like the railgun should decimate the foot as well. I feel like it's doing at least a little bit of work. Whatever. Whoa.
This is not where I wanted to be today. Oh, they're gone.
We're peachy.
Still wouldn't consider it a good spot, but it's slightly better than it was before.
You have something on you. Normal. Oh, come out. Never mind, I got him.
Witness, please convince your Tesla tower not to shock me while I grab your arc thrower.
I don't feel like it cares.
It cares so far. The other guy didn't.
Why is it taking so long? Is this... Oh, I was gonna say, is it on save? Again. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to science the factory shredder. I will rechat. Give me 1 sec. I'm sciencing. I don't know. I feel like there's something there. Pretty sure those shots are landing. I don't know. Maybe it's taking too long. Can't tell whether I'm just missing or whether it's just taking too long. Calling a resupply close to me. Alright, let me see. I don't think it's boring and enjoy it every time, though I do understand the repetitive aspect. Okay, alright. Well, if you guys are happy with it, you're happy with it. I'm fine, of course. I mean, more I'm trying to keep growing, and I'm at a point where I felt my content is boring for a long time. I felt the message I'm trying to bring across is necessary, which is what keeps me going. What? Come on. Every time I'm aiming for these factory striders, I get ganked. Wait. What? How? Whoa, almost got decapitated. That tank is gonna decapitate me. That thing is trying to climb the wall. Do you guys see this? Alright. I don't think that chasing an audience before having fun... Ow. Before having fun with your games is a good idea at all. Now, I wouldn't consider it chasing an audience. I'm just trying to spread a message. So it's not like I'm trying to find specific people. I'm trying to get my message spread to the people that might need to hear it. And the question is, how do you feel I would find those people? So right, just be positive, chill, be happy, enjoy your boring life. Take care of other people if you're not sure what to do, and you're good to go. There you go. So where do we start, right? Where do we start? Hello, Ariadna, how are you doing? First of all, content has to be fun. Well, it's in quotation marks, it's fun for me in the sense that I enjoy making the content from, I believe that it's important to make. But I wouldn't say per se the Helldivers content is something where I think people enjoy it. So it's not me thinking, it's not me, oh, I don't like Helldivers 2 gameplay. I don't think that the Helldivers 2 gameplay that I'm making is per se spectacular. Does that make sense? So let's put it like this. I don't think if I muted my video, it would be worth nearly as much. Which of course is a debate whether that matters, but like that, that's how I'd say it. Let's see, really nice question today. I honestly don't think there are uncomfortable truths. Oh, I disagree, but I like it. Sure, there are pills that are tougher to swallow than others. I haven't felt like it. That probably says a lot about you, big boy. But I feel like oftentimes when you answer questions of the day, it really shows how chill you are about a lot of things. So props to you. Sehr gut, man. Big boy is German, by the way, guys. I didn't know. He gave it away. It's too late. It's gonna be bratwurst and beer all day. Got him. No, I didn't. What? So hard to shoot that foot. What? Come on. I think I got thermited. Ooh, almost. I thought the thermite was gonna land on me. Need to watch out for that airburst. Fun Uber alles, yeah, exactly. That's what's fun for me is spreading the message. Like I said, like you guys have to realize I'm a in that sense a really simple guy. Like I could play the same game forever. But for me, like by pure coincidence, I was playing Helldivers when I decided to become a YouTuber. So I could have been a Minecraft YouTuber, like for all intents and purposes. And so the only thing that I actually care about is spreading, you know, positivity, optimism, boring stuff. I want everyone to be happy, being bored. I think if I can do that, GG's.
What happened at the end here?
I don't know, but we're overrun. We're dead.
Somebody tell them their invasion is over.
They lost. You lost. You lost, guys. Please. I'm just trying to live. We're fine, we're fine. They turned this way. I'm out, boys. I wish you the G'est of G's. Oh, please, machine guns. Oh, we made it out. Hey, what's up, Ahoy? How you doing, bud? Dream big and dare to fail. Exactly. So, I guess the best way to summarize what I'm trying to bring across is that I absolutely love spreading this message through YouTube. And of course Twitch and stuff as well. And for me as a nurse, like I've been trying to spread this message unconsciously for the largest part of my life. And for the last 5 to 10 years very consciously with my patients on the intensive care. And I'm noticing, you know, I didn't know whether this was going to work on YouTube. And there's plenty of you out there. And like I said, if just 1 or 2 people would have been happy with me, I would have considered it a success. But luckily, I can say there's a lot more people than 1 or 2 that enjoy the stuff I say, that feel like, you know, that have said... You guys have said stuff to me like, thank you so much for spreading a message that's opposite to to the stuff that I get on my feed on average. And the important part there is that the thank you is a really big deal to me, because it implies something, right? It implies the frustration with how algorithms work and how, you know, you get put on the dopamine bandwagon, and because that makes them money, right? And so I don't, you know, I wouldn't say the algorithm is evil. I think it's destructive is what it is. So yeah, we can debate whether that's evil, but it's a thing. We'll call it a thing, I suppose. All right, let's see. 2 people in queue. Oh, okay. Let's see. Who's in queue? Ariadna and Ahoy. Let me see. I think it's you boys. Normal and Witness, because I play very rarely with 2IQ. I appreciate you. You boys are so fast, dude. I love how incredibly caring and kind you guys are. You know, on average, if I were to tell people, like I know people, this is I'll tell this story again. I love telling this story. There's people that said when I started streaming, there was people that said, I don't know, Phacil, I feel like you're gonna have to start implementing a system so people like to kick people out and etc. And I said, no, I don't need to. And they're like, but what do you do if there's more people that want to play than you have slots? I go, I'll ask. And then people are like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm like, it'll work. And they're like, you and your optimism, man. It's like, people are not gonna like that. I go, no, they're gonna love it, because they're gonna understand that they're taking care of other people. Nah, I don't know, Phacil. So here we are, guys. Been streaming for a year. Hey, what's up, man? Not once have I had someone say, you're an asshole, Phacil. You're like, everyone's just like, yeah, no problem, man. Because you guys understand someone else wants to spot as well. And it's a really easy way to take care of the next person. You get a chance to do something good today. And human nature is beautiful, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you so much, guys, for reinforcing optimism or faith in humanity, if you will. Do we go this way? I go, okay, we go this way. All right, the next build. Let's go the next build. Who do we have? Do I have an Ahoy build? Hello, Ahoy. Oh, we have a 2IQ build. Oh, but it's a team build. I'll save it for a team build Thursday, okay? 2IQ.
Alright.
Let's see who's in chat. Witness I have like 21 builds by Witness. Okay, I'll do one of those.
Did you just say Ahoy build? What the fuck?
No, I don't have an Ahoy build. No.
Oh, thank God.
I was looking for your name, but I don't have it. I don't have it.
Reveal post.
I don't have it.
There will be
Alright.
something random from randomizer, so.
This is Witness's build. No! I save it as random builds, but... Alright. Alright. The daggers... A type of knife, right? Okay. Alright, Witness. You guys can see this. There's a constitution. Alright. Very well, Witness. He's making me do this. Alright, I like it. I appreciate you, Witness. Let's do. Okay, then. He wants... Here we go. He wants a constitution. He's so proud of himself right now. Got him.
Is this automatons or a box?
Automatons. Thankfully, it's automatons. This would have been a lot worse against, like... No, actually, maybe not. I was gonna say against the Predator strain, but maybe not, actually.
I mean, Constitution can one-shot stalkers. I found out that.
Yeah.
Once.
Nice. That's a hard shot, though. But cool, though.
It to the head, yeah.
Medium engineering kit. Is that extra nades? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I love this armor. The aesthetic, I mean. The drip. With this? I guess we go this. It's very drippy. I will go this, I guess. Okay, this, and then he wants... Oh, he gave me a supply pack. Okay, alright. I can live with this. There's just oh, gave me clusters! This is a legit build, dude. You gave me clusters? I love clusters, dude. Holy crap. Like clusters, autocannon, those types of stratagems, that's all I used to run. Learning how to solo difficulty 9s and 10s. That's like the go-to loadout. So, alright, let's do this. Okay, Witness.
Are these classic automatons or incendiary corp?
Jet Brigade.
Jet brigade. Oh, okay, that's
Let's
fine.
see. I'd say
fine.
evil doesn't exist and things are just either better or worse. I like it. I love this perspective. I agree. I think it's, even if we're wrong, even then it's better to assume this. It's better for finding middle ground and resolving whatever issue you have. Now we got a moment. This is a topic I could get more wordy about, but to answer your question alone, variety can be good, however it's known to be harder. Yeah, I don't mind harder though, that's the thing, Normal. The only thing I want is to spread my message to get people to be more positive, more kind, more caring. So how would you guys say? Do you guys say, honestly, just stick with Helldivers 2, it's working, just stay with that, let it be, and content's fine, it's fine, and etc.? Or are you guys like, well, maybe because you don't really care about the game, Phacil, and you're trying to spread the message, maybe you do become a variety. What do you guys think is the better route? I don't mind either way. Like I said, I just like spreading the message. There's enough of you guys that have sent me messages that are absolutely heartwarming. So, like, I don't have a reason to change it. I'm just trying to think whether it's smart to or not. The way I see it is, if I game with you and enjoy it, why would I deny someone else that? Exactly, Witness. This is the beauty to it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being caring and taking care of people, man. I don't think at all. Someone wants to join. Yeah, this is, you know, but there's a lot of people with negativity in their life that believe that human beings are not like this. And at least the two of you, but just about everyone I've met on stream so far. But at least the two of you have proven them wrong. Like I said, this is why I get tired when people are like, Phacil, but human beings are really evil and mean and dark. And I'm like, come on, man, give me a break. Stop it with the Hollywood.
Phacil, I have a gift.
What?
I have a gift. It's a shovel.
Oh, what? I'll take it. Oh, he gave me a shovel. I can dig, right? How does that work?
No, I had the paint. Why?
It's hilarious.
No.
This is absolutely hilarious. I can Minecraft, guys. I think it's the first time I'm actually using a shovel. Can't believe you found a shovel already. Well done. Let's see. Did I tell you to use the Viper Commando armor for extra stabby? No, it said engineering kit witness. That's what your loadout thing said. I don't know. I cannot do anything about those. I wish you guys good luck. Of course.
Am I the only one with a fucking...
With a what?
Yeah, I think I'm the only one with a heavy weapon. Is yeah, I'm the only one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're fine. No, please.
Heavy machine gun for life. Oh, yeah, good luck, Phacil.
I'm about to get cannoned.
I'm gonna wish you all good luck. Joking.
Come on. Steam canceling is amazing, guys. Make sure you practice that. Holy crap.
I usually Steam cancel by going pro.
If it comes to content being boring, I don't know. I'm actually very curious to hear why you think that. No, it's not per se like it's not per se something that I can reason. It's that I don't know if me recording 20 different solo difficulty 10 runs with whatever challenges you give me, whether that stays interesting. Do you guys feel that stays interesting? I'll give away the next video I'm working on. Someone gave me the challenge. Apparently there's a website for it. It's called the Penitent Crusade, and it's basically a constitution and then a bunch of stratagems that don't do damage. And I soloed the difficulty 10 full clear with that loadout, and then I'm like, well, I guess that could be impressive to see, or it's more of the same stuff. I don't know. That's something you guys have to tell me. I don't know if challenge videos stay interesting, but if it does, then I appreciate it. That's good to know. I joined for content, not the philosophy, although that's what I stayed for. Sorry, what you say, Ahoy?
Oh yeah, there was a cannon on you.
I am in trouble.
It is.
Can someone do something about the gunship on me? Oh, it's on you guys now. Thank you. I am on Seif. Working on Seif. Give me 1 second to focus.
Oh, there's another shovel.
Nice. Come on, throw it, dude. I feel like it's dagger. Alright. Focus. Focus. I will answer chat. Give me 2 seconds. Where's this stupid shell? Here's one.
Oh, that's in that. Oh.
Good enough. There's no shell here? Really? Three? Four? Oh, there it is. Alright.
How many hulks are there? Holy moly.
That's a question. It's explosive, napalm, and triple static. Alright, let's see. If I understand the situation, I think the way you make cont's not bad currently. If you want higher reach... 1 second. It's not that I want higher reach. I don't know whether consistently doing this is going to keep appealing to you guys. That's the question. I would believe videos being more focused on entertainment, less on life advice would bring more people, as even I felt the messages were forced when I found the channel. Yeah, exactly. But so then, how do you feel like... This is why I'm saying, I feel like I'm trying to make more shorts. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm cranking out shorts like a madman. And the reason why is because I think... Come on. I think that for the type of content I make, it works, right? I think this is why people like Pirate Software, and there's other people. There's... what's his name? Carnage is his name. He's an older guy as well. Like, I think a lot of the content they make... The reason why it sticks is, on the one hand, they have casual gameplay. On the other hand, they have life advice thingies. And I feel like I fall into that category more than anything. What do I do here? I don't have an answer? Wait. Wait. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. How do I get in there?
Oh, come on.
Please. I really wanted
Come
that
on,
knife.
Hellbomb.
I really wanted that knife. Yes.
Oh well. The gold always.
Wait. I'm dead. Okay, alright, I guess we're going in. Wait, does a Hulk? Oh, now I'm curious. Does a Hulk hitting this break it? Does that work?
Well, you can experiment then.
No.
Well, he did hit you though.
Well, a Hulk hitting you breaks you.
Yeah.
We know that for sure.
Quite literally.
I knew that already though. Alright, well, it didn't work.
Yeah, well, apparently not, but he hit you, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
I tried sciencing. Not enough. Entrenchment tool. We need one more over there, guys. It's on you, Ahoy. Next to you. Ow. Alright. Better to reach fewer people with more engagement than more people. I agree with this. I agree with this. No, the question is whether I can get both wisdom. I would never... I'm never ever gonna dilute the message. That's the vision. Right, so the message can't be diluted. It's whether I can get both. Can I make it more entertaining without diluting the message? Which I think is a relatively difficult question.
Anyway, Phacil want a heavy machine gun?
No, I don't think I'm allowed to. Not in the loadout. You guys forgot the encrypted hard drive.
Did we?
It's back here by the jammer
yeah.
somewhere.
Oh well, no trouble. It is what it is.
By the jammer? Oh, I can't see it. Okay, that's right. Okay, going for the generator. Someone needs to run it. Whatever, it's time for a cluster. Ahoy, I apologize if it kills you. I tried.
Whoa. Oh.
What do you mean you tried?
Oh, what do you mean? I
You
tried.
tried to kill me?
No.
Oh, Phacil, you traitor. I cannot believe you just did that. No.
What do you mean? They call me Machete.
Machete?
It's a really old movie reference. You guys never watched Antonio Banderas? What?
Ooh.
Antonio Banderas in a movie
No, I
called
don't know
Desperado? No? Please,
Maybe.
someone tell me I'm not alone. I'm alone.
I mean, maybe I heard it, maybe I did not. Who knows?
Evil Storm's gonna kill me.
Alright, we're good. Okay, I don't think that stays interesting. Challenge runs are impressive for a bit, but it's not something you want to rewatch. Exactly. I wouldn't mind you experimenting, especially since getting bummed out or worse, burned out from doing what you like would be quite saddening. No, I don't think that'll happen is the good news. Maybe think of it as taking care of yourself. That is fair. If it happens, I really appreciate this, big boy. I don't think I'm reaching burnout. I think that... Let me phrase it like this. I'm always trying to teach you guys as well, you know, keep evaluating, keep reflecting, keep modifying what you're doing, keep adapting to life, right? Don't sit still. You know, there's like 100 quotes in the generator that say the same thing. And so this is me trying to adapt to what I think is happening, right? So this is me. So let me summarize. I think the message that I'm delivering is good. Well, I say I think. I know for a fact it's good. Many of you have confirmed it for me. I've known from your life that it was good. I just didn't know whether I could bring that message across on YouTube. And apparently I can, for which I'm very grateful. So that's one, okay? And then two is, I know for a fact it's a hard topic. And so I don't want to shove it down people's throats. And I'm not sure how to bring the message across so that it's not abrasive, as Normal points out as well. But at the same time that it stays valuable, right? So I don't want it to be too subtle, but I don't want it to be abrasive either. And it's finding that nuance that is really, in my opinion, really, really difficult. Which is where I think the shorts is probably the better approach for me. at least for now. I'm trying this and I do feel like there's a decent response to it. But then I don't know whether that's the best way to do it. But to be fair, this is a formula that's worked for quite a few content creators, similar to the stuff that do stuff that is similar to the stuff I'm trying to do. Excuse me? How did this guy know I was here? Nice. This is free double. Okay. And then I go here. And then I guess this goes there. And then... Wait, it didn't get this one? Are you serious? How's that possible? Whatever. Oh! No! Whatever. Ow. Come on. Okay, 2 out of 6. We're fine. Where are all my rocket strider boys? Help me out. I need rocket strider boys.
Yeah, we're good bump there.
Rocket striders, please. Rocket, 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 rocket. Please. Thank you, cannon. That works. This way. Alright, this way. Oh, oh, I'm a sneaky boy. Oh, that cannon barely missed me. Hello? This way, thank you. I need to be down here. No, I knew it. I'm fine. All according to plan, boys and girls. Random cluster, because why not? I just killed everyone, I think. I have shorts blocked, I've never seen any. No problem. You're here a lot on stream. It's mostly like, sometimes I say stuff on stream normal that I think is translates well to shorts. So you wouldn't have heard anything new because you're here a lot. But obviously for people that have never seen my content, I think it's a good way to get the shorts, to have the shorts. Craig noticed a lot more shorts, exactly. Craig has access to my channel though as a moderator, so... I'm trying to get 2 shorts out per week until I hit December. And then I'm gonna try to get to 4 shorts a week. Just... Aye, ooh, nice. Nice knife. What is with these random DSS strafings ganking me? Alright, I'm coming. Just stab the Hulk in the vents? You're that's pretty hardcore. I like you, Witness. I appreciate the positivity as always. Can't believe I... Stop it! I knew it. I knew that guy was gonna kill me. Not a chance. I feel like there's a lot of people who make entertainment. I haven't found many that pair that. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I don't want to make entertainment. I want to make entertainment of value. And this is the problem. Entertainment of value, I think, is less... Well, maybe per definition, but it's less fun than just entertainment. And so that's kind of where I'm like, it is what it is, you know. If the stuff I say people don't want to hear, I'm okay with that. But I don't want to go around saying, look guys, like I know for a fact I could make entertaining stuff just because I think I know how to abuse the mind pretty well. But I don't know. I'd rather be able to look myself in the mirror. I feel like I got my priorities straight there. I appreciate you, Craig. Thank you. That's good to hear, man. You're not the only one, and I really appreciate when you guys say that. I'm just trying to think, guys. I think I've hit you guys with a talk like this on stream maybe once or twice before. And you guys have always given me good advice. So I'm just here doing it again, guys. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. That's what it is. But it always has been, right? Like you have to remember, like most people quit. I'll give you guys a fun fact. I didn't know this. Apparently most, if you get 1,000 followers on YouTube, you belong to the top 10% of all channels. Most channels don't ever get past 1,000 followers. So that's a fun fact. So it gives you an idea of how difficult it is to keep going. And so obviously the people that have millions of followers, it's a very, very tiny percentage. It's not 0.1, it's much, much smaller. So it gives you an idea. And so what I'm just trying to do is spread the message as well as I can to as many people as I can. And I have like I said, a lot of passion for the message, and I will always have that passion. I'm just trying to wrap it up in the best possible gift wrap I can get it, basically. Oh, have a good one, Quick. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Have a good Saturday. Oh, I swore that was a headshot. Okay. Go. I feel like I... No! You took my glory!
No.
Oh, took him in the face. Eat a knife. Please. Arrowhead, let knives take out Hawks. Give it to us to dream. Oh, that's a grenade. That's an airburst. Or not an airburst. A cluster. Basically an airburst. I like it. We are decimating that corridor. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that took out a jetpack, dude. Let's see. The life and gaming advice and theme of building a healthy community that inspires each other is what grabbed me. I love it. So I'm never letting this go, guys. Like, I would rather quit YouTube. I'll be honest with you guys. If I get to a point where I feel like I have to let this go, like that's my goodbye day. That's how that works. I'm just not interested. Like, I'd rather go back to just, you know, full-time nursing and changing one life at a time, right? But I feel super lucky and blessed that, you know, first of all, Sakura said, hey, you should make a YouTube channel, and that it's working, that you guys are like, yo, this is awesome. Which is what I hoped, of course. People need more and better friendships. Yeah, I agree. This is the type of message that I get that I absolutely love and I'm thankful for. So like I said, I'm just trying to find the best gift wrap for this message. The way you combine life advice with entertainment reminds me of my old band teacher. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing, but I hope so, Pablo. Let's see. I like this. Everyone has some approach to this. Yeah, that's fair. Find it very noble. You're adamant. Yes, it's the, like I said, like, you know, it always turns into like this really dark and down and almost depressing topic when I talk about it. But the best way I always summarize it is reminding people, the thing is, I've been a curious guy my entire life. Like, you guys are always impressed that I remember where people are from, what you do for a hobby, what you do for a living, when your last exam was. And this has always been it's always been a big part of my personality. And what happens if you do that for 10 years as a nurse, where you get to meet people on the worst days of their life, is that you find out that we're so similar to one another, regardless of culture, skin color, gender, whatever you want to call it, age. It's irrelevant. And then you may wonder, okay, so what's the point? The point is that at the end of our life, regardless of who we are, we all say the same thing. I've never heard a guy or a girl or whatever say to me at the end of their life, never once has anyone said, oh man, I really wish I had another Ferrari. Like, not once. Been doing this for freaking 15 years. Not once, okay? No one that's ever said, oh god, I wish I worked another day. Oh man, I wish I made a little more money. Not once. Everyone says the same stuff. I wish I spent more time with the people I love. I wish I spent more time, or spent more time hanging out with my friends. That's what they say. It's all the same message. Every single one of them. And so if you remember that, can we please stop overcomplicating life? That's the only thing I'm trying to spread. That realization. Because if you don't get that now, if we fast forward 50 years and you did not lock in this message into your mind, at that point, and those are the stories I will probably never tell on stream because they're depressing. It's not a very fun way to go. It just isn't. But you can go really fun. That's the beauty to it. Okay, answering chat really quick and then we need to take a break. Let's see. Used to take 10 to 15 minutes of class to go over all sorts of stuff, like how to jumpstart a car. That is awesome. That is a hell of a teacher, honestly. Hey, what's up, Broscom? How you doing, bud? How's life? Your build was good, Witness. I appreciate you. It wasn't easy, but it was good enough. It was fun. Alright, let's see. Yes, I want knives. The one-shot hulks to the eye. Give it to us, please, Arrowhead. Decided to come back. Off work today, helping. Nice! Have fun with the yard sale, man. Yard sales are awesome, honestly. Let's see. Probably 3. I don't know. Okay, guys. Taking a quick break. Back in 5 minutes. Make sure you guys take a break with me if you have been sitting here chilling, which I appreciate, of course. So get a drink, get a snack, move around. I will catch you guys in 5. Just no, witness. It just means no. We're back, guys. You guys don't like large gatherings? Why not, Krieg and Wisdom? Let's see. Nights are so icky. It feels so wrong. I get the sleep I need, and yet I feel yes. This is exactly what night shifts is. Krieg's about to jump in on that quote, on that comment, Broscom. This is exactly what night shifts is. Even if you sleep more, it's just not the same. Just not the same. Someone's in queue. Oh, you can jump in. There's a spot. Witness. I can't say anything because 2 IQ is on my head. Oh, wait.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
All right.
Coordinates locked.
Large gatherings suck. That's not too bad. It depends, honestly. I don't know if maybe that's a culture thing.
Orbit synchronized.
I'm pretty introverted. I don't mind them too much anymore, though. I don't know. You want to hot drop the convoy? Okay. I'm in. Let's see. Bring a supply backpack and very good other weapons. If you bring the accelerator rifle, that's fair. Let's see. I'd move, but I'm in the bathroom. No worries, 2IQ. I could play, but I'm still not ready for the day. That rhymes. I like it, Broscom. No worries, man. Just chill, relax. Night shifts are terrible for you, man, but we talked about that. Absolute disaster, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. Who's in chat whom I have a build from? I have a build by Witness Turn, Physio Mage, Marcos, Donster, Connor Bread, and 2IQ has a team build. Okay. I guess I do another Witness build. Unless someone has... If you have a build for me, feel free to type it and then I'll copy paste it for the next run. Okay. This is another Witness build. Watch it be an accelerator rifle one. Feel it coming. The Swarm. Oh, it's a wasp. Okay. Take out your enemies with a swarm of wasp fire. For aesthetic purposes, the Groundbreaker set pairs nicely. Okay. Okay. Bring a primary that will easily deal... Oh, it's actually an automaton build. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So, he wants a torture. Special? Think it's special? Yes. Torture, grenade, pistol. Thermites. Medium engineering kit. I already have. I like it. Waspy wasp. Gatling. Okay. 500. Very nice. And a Gatling. This is a very strong build. Not my specialty, but on paper, very strong. I like it. Thank you, Witness. I like it. Okay. Let us go time. Let's see. Large crowds are overstimulating my hearing loss compounds. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. People do act and think differently, yeah. What is it called? Bystander effect. Oftentimes as well. Whenever an incident happens. Oh, next statement, guys. The world is not obligated to be fair, but you can be. How do we feel about this statement? For these statements, I'm never going to give away whether I agree or disagree with it until the end of the poll. No, why do we start here? How? Oh, I just realized we're hot dropping the convoy. No. Okay. 2 agrees, okay. Come on.
There's an actual jammer here too, so that sucks.
Okay, I got one thermite in at least.
Alright, Wisdom, I know that we said it wasn't gonna suck, but you got this. They only dropped like 1 or 2 more.
We're unanimous on this. I like it. No one feels like the world should be fair? Alright, witness, it's all you. I agree as well, of course. I don't think the world should be fair. That's the existentialist in me. Oh, I think the statement said the world doesn't have to be fair, but you can be. Right? But you could argue, maybe you feel like the world should be fair, has to be fair. How do we feel about the torture against automatons? This is gonna be interesting. Come on! Alright. Let's see, nights really mess you up. Yeah, they do. It sucks, broscom. Night shifts, man.
I just killed myself? I might have just killed myself.
Let's see, the world is not obligated. Oh, I like it. Okay, Physio. I forget you guys are really good on the semantic details. So it's not obligated? That's a bummer, right? What is that? It's a walking. Holy crap, it's a walking. Oh, I didn't see the airburst on the back of it.
Nah, that was a strafing run from the DSS.
Oh, I think I got airbursted. Okay. I'm going in for another one. Come on. Come on. We're good. I don't know, I really like these combos, it's dope. Alright, it's finally wasp time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the concept of it. I don't think the world has any obligation for whatsoever, but as a nurse, and Craig unfortunately can definitely relate to this. Sometimes, you know, let me give you a good example where it gets dark really quick, but sometimes very young kids get very ill and they don't necessarily survive, right? It's not a Hollywood movie. And on days like that, I do feel like the world has some form of an obligation. But I know for a fact I'm wrong though. That's the problem. So I am glad you guys are willing to pick up the mantle with me. Because if the world's not gonna give it to us, we're gonna have to do it ourselves. So let's lock the F in, am I right? It is what it is. What? Is it this good against those? Holy crap. Alright. It's that good.
That was the worst thermite
Let's
I've
see.
ever found.
Phacil dogs are actually really weak at the feet. Yeah! Yeah, you guys are awesome, honestly. That's such a good fun fact. That's crazy. I appreciate it.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
Ow.
It was Eagle Storm. Wasn't me.
Yeah, okay, right.
I've never killed anyone with this weapon.
No way. The universe is entropic chaotic. That's just our lot. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is, right? That's just what it is. I love it. I love that you guys are such a... If you're not already a positive force, I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming it. Although in my opinion, a lot of you guys already are. Although I know for a fact some of you don't feel like it, so... Well done, guys. Thank you for picking up that mantle once more. Okay, going flag. Is this a radar? What is that?
I believe that is just a pole.
Oh, okay. I think the world has an obligation to be fair, which it never fulfills. What's fair? I like it. That's poetic. An obligation can only exist when it can be enforced. Oh no, I'm pretty sure we're going into semantic debates with you saying that. I don't know. I don't know if that's the... if there's a prerequisite. I guess we'd have to define obligation. That's complicated. Wasps made specifically for medium units. Wow. It was amazing, honestly.
They're all dead.
Yes. Tank. Oh, you guys took it out in the air. Okay. I guess I rearm. Oh! Does this work? Wait, it's locked on. Where did it fly? Where are they going? Huh? What's happening? Alright. No problem, Craig. Irregardless of moral stature of the world, I get to experience it, and that's pretty effing neat. Exactly. That's positivity. I love it. Like I said though, like I think... well, this is... I don't know how you guys feel about this opinion. I think a lot of times when... like I hear people debating stuff, there's some sort of... we'll call it underlying belief that the world owes them something like that, or that we owe something to the world, or there's a bunch of these assumptions, I think is the best way to say it, but probably more beliefs that we have a right to something, that something should be there, that something has to be a certain way, that something... and I think if you take that away out of a conversation, it completely changes the narrative, of course. Wow, that's amazing. The wasp is amazing. Excuse me.
Oh, I overthrew that a little bit.
Alright. Just die. Since when did it... yeah, honestly, against automatons, it's amazing. Chicky Donahue made me run it the other day. And accelerator rifle against automatons is magic, actually. It like... I'm pretty sure it triple taps or so one-shots gunships as well. Or two. It's definitely two, but I think you can do it in one. Oh. Come on! I was like, oh, I guess it's not exploding, stupid mine, and then boom. No problem. Oh, oh. I guess I go here. Does this work? No, too close.
Don't do it to me.
Oh! Good. Oh, I'm in trouble. Excuse me. I need distance. I need distance. Which I'm not getting. This is definitely here? Yes. That's good. Alright, we're good. Wasp, do waspy things.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. Please hold on to that for me. I missed.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I can see the Eagle Storm coming for me now.
I feel like I go here. Alright, we're good. All plasma weapons have good durable damage. Yeah, that's fair. But the accelerator rifle specifically feels amazing to me. Like, you know, I know a lot of people like the plasma punisher against bots, but it doesn't feel spectacular to me. It feels okay. But the accelerator rifles feels spectacular. Which is only against automatons. Against automatons. Which is weird. Boom. It works. That was pretty quick, actually. What shot do I queue?
That bounced.
One more, where is it? Nice, good job. Mega. I think the world does owe every single person a happy life. Maybe. I don't think we get to claim that. Depends on how you would look at it. I know a lot of people that would argue we've done very bad things to it, so probably not. But who knows? Bunker turrets, please. Fine. I'm peachy. Oh, alright. I think one would do it if they all hit. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a skill issue, Craig. That just means aim better. Duh. Hey? Just aim better. Land all 3 shots. Let's see. I'll leave you guys to get some good old automaton disassembly. Have a good one. Thank you, big boy, for hanging out, and for the servers, of course. Send me your PayPal account. Don't forget. Alright, here we go. Better worded, players tend to rely too heavily on established patterns. I don't know if it's established patterns. Like, there's stuff people believe that I could argue is definitely not an established pattern. It's a new pattern more than anything. But it's hard to say, though. No, I probably should have just done... No, I knew it. Barely. Oh. Kills it pretty fast, honestly. The torture does. Not bad. Can a wasp take out a fabricator if I shoot it enough? Probably not, right? Situational due to its limitations, therefore it's completely useless is the thinking. Yeah, that's one of those things where I'm like, but you just said it's not. You just said it's situational. It's like only a conscious thing can owe anything. Okay, alright. We have to bring consciousness into the picture. Okay, okay, I like it. You could argue some people are not really conscious. Maybe. As long as it isn't technically impossible, yes, it's a skill issue. Yeah, to be fair, it is a hard shot. I agree, of course. It's interesting, though. I guess we're going south. Alright. Are we done with everything? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, probably Witness has it down there. Just because it's usable doesn't mean it's bad. Yes! Well, then we again, see, this is one of those things that I absolutely love. Like, the question is, what are you debating? A lot of times people are talking about having fun, and other people are talking about something being, in quotation marks, good. And then the people that are here to have fun are like, but what do you mean? It's a fun gun, so therefore it's good. Right? And so the goalposts are different, if you will. And so I think once you clear that, you're good to go. Which is oftentimes where when we talk about weapons or stratagems being good or bad, I make sure I always nuance. Look, guys, if we're talking about having fun, we can end this debate here. If you enjoy using it, like, everything else is irrelevant. Have fun. Right? And so the reasoning is only how good is it at, you know, whatever it is we're talking about. And to make sure we're all talking about the same thing, which in my opinion is like problem number one in debate world. No one ever mentions what the actual goalposts are. Let's see. I was referring to how players assess weapons. Oh, no problem. My bad, Phacil. Thank you for the correction. Like me, I'm not conscious right now. This is how people feel during night shifts, Broscom. I'm sorry, man. It is, unfortunately, just how it is. It's crazy how good this is, honestly. Ooh, barely. How did it miss that? Oh, the bunker. Oh, it got it. Okay. No, the rocks. It's so chill. Honestly, playing with the wasp is so relaxing. Like, look, get the enemy in this circle. Super chill mode. 200 kinetic damage. Wow, that's crazy, honestly. Because I don't feel like the ammo management on it is that difficult. That difficult. I don't think it's that hard. I think the ammo is good on the wasp. Coming team. Actually, I'm trying to support from here. Can I support from here? I can. Boom, got him. Did I? Yes, I did. Can I get high ground? Or do I go... No. Can I... Please? No, I can't. Bummer. I just wanted high ground. Okay. Unfair to the world or not have we been? I don't believe an eye for an eye. Yeah, I like that. I like that attitude. An eye for an eye definitely leaves everyone blind, so... Dead. This goes here. En route. Oh, that looks so cool, honestly. Doing waspy things. I thoroughly enjoy the aesthetic. Oh, me too. It's amazing against Illuminate. I just never realized it was pretty good. Or it's just good against automatons. No! Careful, witness. Please. That scared me. It's like that Gatling is about to decimate me. Alright. I'm a waspy boy. It's a good gun, honestly. It's crazy. I don't feel like I've experimented with it enough against Terminates. Maybe it's just a good gun, period. Like, I'm talking about it like there's an assumption that it's mediocre against Terminates, but maybe it's as good against Terminates. I don't know. One thing I like about it is that it can target cloaked stalkers. Oh, that is a big deal. So it's probably pretty good against Terminates. Alright. We need to test more. For those of you guys that joined late, I got an invitation by a developer company called Vela, and they have a game called Evercore Heroes Ascension that's coming out, and they gave me an early access code. I'm allowed to ask for more codes. It's a roguelite 3-person co-op game. I'll put up a poll after tonight's stream on the Discord if you guys are interested in voting on it. So for Thursday, So I'll replace next Thursday's Helldiver 2 stream with it if you guys want to see it. So Evercore Heroes Ascension, if you want to Google it. It looks like a fun game, and mostly it's a co-op game, which I think could be fun. I'm not sure what the game is like though. I don't know if it's like a... I don't think it's a story mode playthrough. I think it's like Helldivers 2, where you do missions. But then they do have replay value in the sense that apparently you get, you know, you build levels and you make your character stronger, and you know, there's different heroes, I think they call them. So there's a bunch of things that could be interesting. But that all depends on what you guys vote. I don't mind streaming either. And to be fair, this is the first time I've gotten an invitation like this. So we'll see. Maybe it's just a hacker trying to get my information. We're gonna find out, guys. Exciting. It's really good on ICBMs. Oh, I can... Is it a one-shot on Biospewers? The Wasp? That's crazy if it's a... It being a one-shot on Biospewers is a big deal. I might actually be here next week if we get extra codes. Would love to join. Sure. It's not if. If you guys want to play it with me, and vote it in the poll and just either post it in general chat in Discord. I read all of the chat, guys. Or send me a message. So it's not if. If you guys are like, oh, I would like to play it with you on stream next Thursday, well, vote yes on the poll, but then also ask for a code. I have to send them an email asking for codes. So... if you want to play it with me on stream next week, guys, you have to send me a message because I specifically have to ask for a code for you. So please don't forget. Because obviously, you know, once stream is live, it's going to be too slow to ask for a code. 200 kinetic. That's a lot of damage, honestly. Oh, Gatling? That Gatling nailed that thing. Holy crap. Look at how good this is. Hydration check, guys. Drink water. Thank you. Hey, Stern. What's up, bud? How you doing? How's your Saturday? Well, GG's. I sent you a DM already, so you remember. Oh, thank you so much, Nomo. So for Stern as well, if you guys want to play the roguelite that I got invited to play early access, and you want to play it with me on stream Thursday, assuming it wins the poll, like, make sure you send me a message because I have to ask for a code for you to be able to play it. I personally always shoot twice. Yeah, I took that. It works better. You're definitely right, Witness. Although it will one-shot. Yeah, shooting twice is a good idea, honestly. It has enough ammo to shoot twice, so it's a really good idea. Well done, Witness, honestly. Being good? Nice, good to hear. How's the builds? The builds are nice, honestly. You guys, they're giving me solid builds. The worst one's been Witness gave me a Constitution, like, knife-throwing build. And it wasn't too bad, honestly. But all in all, it's been good. I would, but I doubt I have the time. Oh, no worries. No worries, Stern. No, it's just if you guys want to. Like, there's no pressure. Please don't feel like you have to. It's just... if you feel like it's a fun game... again, Evercore Heroes Ascension. If you feel like it would be a fun game, send me a message. Again, I'll put up the poll after tonight's stream. Okay, thank you for the games, 2IQ. GG's, but good running with you again.
Improved posture.
Thank you as well,
healthy
Witness.
shoulders. Did these sound appealing?
Posture check, guys. Sit up straight. Thank you, Stern. Good call. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a good build, honestly. 69%, boys and girls. Hell yeah. Say it. Say it. Alright, let's see. Getting everyone to harmonize, neurologically harmonize on the same wavelength. I guess we stay on Demiurge. Demiurge. Yeah, there's 20k people here, so definitely. All right. This, I guess. Okay. All right. What time? Oh, we can do a short. Easy. Let's eradicate. We have 2 people in queue. Let me check.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
It is... Oh, stern and normal. Alright, get in here, boys. Ba, 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 ba.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Now I want to use the Constitution. Exactly. You can make everything work, honestly. Has anyone found out anything about the flag yet? I feel like waiting 5 more days is too long. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Patience above everything. Please don't FOMO. I was picking. Alright. Really looking forward to the new grenade taking my frames down to 2 FPS. What do you mean? What new grenade? Oh, it's like a fireworks spinner thingy. You're right. That's gonna be interesting. All right, let's see. Oh, I have a build by Stern. Okay, let's do a Sterny build. Let's see. Stern's build. This is Stern's build. You guys are... Melee only, he says. That's what it's called. There's no description. No details. You get the gist, Phacil. Melee only. Alright then. Alright then. Constitution, he says. Stun lance. Okay. Thermites. Okay. Medium peak physique. Okay. Where is it? Which one's the peak physique again? Oh, this one. Peak physique. El Jaguar. Gorilla. This. And then he wants... Of course he wants a ballistic shield. That makes sense. A real cannon strike. For the oogity boogities. EMS. When do they give us armor that makes us immune to stuns? Please. Arrowhead. Please. Okay. Looks legit. Melee only it is. Alright. The spinny one, I like the look of it. Also looks like another problem for optimization. Yeah, let's hope not, but I feel you. I definitely feel you. Yeah, accurate observation, bros. Come. Because it's automatons. Like if we were fighting Terminates, I'd be like, okay, cool. But it's like, you guys know those movies where you have like Indians fighting like the British or I don't know, you know, the Spanish, like where they're like running at him with like bows and arrows and spears, and then they're just getting shot, right? And it's always a very depressing scene to watch. That's what it feels like to me. And I'm not one of the British, that's what I'm saying. That's okay, it's not too bad probably. I just need to be stealthy, boy. Just peek around corners. We can do this. 19 days until night rain. Oh, that's interesting. I've never played Elden Ring to the end of the game. I played it for a couple hours and then I kind of stopped playing it because I wanted to invest more time. Sorry, melee only. I wanted to invest more time into family. But maybe that's the time to try it. Although probably pointless because people want to see the expansion. So I don't know if you guys would enjoy watching me play Elden Ring. Probably would, honestly. I feel like I get decimated plenty. Alright, here we go, bot boys. Come on. Alright, poke him in the foot. Because they go boom. Is that a cluster? Ooh, it's a cluster. Oh, I dove just in time. Holy crap. Oh, wait for it. I need a bit of space. Good. Ganking. Abby ganking. You excited for the new warbond that also has bayonets? Stern is like through the moon. I think that's the saying. I don't know what the saying is, but Stern definitely left for another planet. Affirmative, he says. Affirmative. Come on! Dude. Whatever. Calling Stern in. Whoa! Excuse me? Alright, doing good, guys. Ganking, boys. Time for me to break from editing. Alright. Did you get far? Of course. Of course he blasts me right before he explodes.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
No. Oh, I'm in an orbital barrage. I'll be fine. Easiest survive of life. Maybe not. Okay, alright. I will put Elden Ring on the list.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I'd enjoy it, honestly. Pretty hardcore. But there's plenty of downtime I feel in a game like that, so it's not too bad. Yeah. Do it, Stern. Stern, you're getting flanked. Wait. Are we good? We're good. Oh yeah, get poked. Get poked. Maximum pokes. Maximum pokage. What do you mean, just die already? This goes here, probably. Oh, free belly rubs. Oh, he's dead already. Calling you in. Calling a resupply here, honestly, since we're all here anyway. Oh yeah. Okay. Hello? Come here. Oh, it's a napalm. I can get some food and drink during this match. Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Oh, you got her. Alright. Oh, ow. The stim cancelling is so nice, honestly. Famous last words. That is really famous, actually. The most famous. I got him, I got him, I got him. No, it bounced. Yes, get that jetpack, dude. Oh! Nailed him. Easy. I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming. Get poked. Okay, that's a bad idea. Don't poke the rocket. If the new gun is a mix between Deadeye and DCS and the Constitution, I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what the new marksman rifle is gonna be like. It should be very interesting. Just because I'm not sure where they would have to go with it to actually make it a unique gun. So we're gonna find out. Oh, excuse me. Poke it, Stern. Don't mind the thermite. Alright, Stern, get over here. I can fast travel, Stern. No, come on. No? No. No, don't. Oh. Okay, right. I had that coming, to be fair. I had that coming. No, I wasn't. I was fast traveling him. Alright guys, let's go. I normally don't do it, but I have a really good bond with Stern. You're absolutely right, Mr. Spreading Democracy. I apologize. Please leave my officer out of it. No, it's only because it was Stern. You're right. You're absolutely right. I apologize. You are right, Mr. Spreading Democracy. Stern and I have a good bond. It's the only person I would actually tap like that. Just because Stern hangs out a lot. But you are right though. I do apologize if it actually bugged you, of course. And I apologize to Stern as well, sorry, but... Oh, let's see, got a fair bit done. Nice. Very nice, honestly. Good job. Good on good having a productive Saturday, right? Added memes, clipped stuff out, and matched the music. Nice. Oh, I love that you're matching stuff to music. That's a big deal. Thank you. Hydration check, guys. Drink water, team. His will was fine. His body, not so much. That is fair. That is fair. Imagine a seamless co-op Elden stream. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, honestly. That would be cool. Alright. I will put it on list. Let me add it to list. Elden Ring to game list. There we go. Alright, Elden Ring having downtime is perfect for chatting. Yeah, exactly. That's why I would consider it as well. Like again, like this is why I feel like I have to stay away from PvP games. Just because I'd have to lock in too much, so I would basically miss all of chat at that point. Who's in the queue? We need to take a break. Let's see. It's Wisdom. Get in here, Wisdom. We has a spot. Thank you for the spot, Normal. Alright guys. Let's take a quick 5-minute break again. Make sure you get up, walk around, get a snack, get a drink, go to the bathroom, etc. Catch you guys in 5. All right, we're back. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Panda? How you doing, bud? All right. Oh, normal one start. We have a spot if anyone wants it. My apologies again to Mr. Spreading Democracy or Miss Spreading Democracy if you're still there. I feel like it's good to nuance this, guys. I say this on stream a lot. Like, I shot Stern here purely out of like, what is it? Amicality? What is it called? So, and like I said, Stern is the only person I would friendly fire just because Stern friendly fires me a lot, and Stern is a younger guy, and I know that he sees it as a fun thing. But you know, I'll use, if I'm allowed to, of course, I'll use Wisdom, who's mentioned he really doesn't like things like friendly fire and such. And honestly, it's something that I feel like we all should respect. And so Stern, again, is the only person I would consider doing something like that for, just because I know that it's something that he would consider funny. And if I'm wrong, Stern, definitely please write it now so that I can apologize, like, sincerely, genuinely, so everyone can see that it's not okay to force, you know, we'll call it comedy or whatever you want to call it, onto someone else, ever. Okay, here we go. ICBM time. I think I'm gonna start using the AMR over the railgun. Yeah, honestly, I know a lot of people that prefer the AMR. I just enjoy the feel of the railgun, but I do think purely from a raw perspective, the AMR is probably better. Are we hot dropping it again?
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Why did Wisdom jump out? Wisdom? Oh, maybe Wisdom's crashing. Decaying is really fun if it's with people that like it too. Yeah, exactly. But again, you guys, I've had this talk before on other streams, but I don't think decaying per se is fun. I think Stern, knowing that it's not something I would do, but specifically for him, I adapt. So Stern knows I care about him. So Stern knows, look, man, I know that this is the type of humor that, okay, I'll say it, maybe it's a little bit condescending, but that's not how I mean it. But like, I know, like, when I was younger, I was a lot more, we'll call it destructively playful. And so it's a form of love, if you will, right? And that is actually how I see it. And just to make it clear again, if Stern now says, no, it's not, then we're done, right? Like, that's it. So I just apologize. I made a mistake. Deeply sorry.
I got crashed.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll wait. No worries. We're hot dropping the convoy. What's up, Marcos? How you doing?
Nice.
Oh yeah, Stern says it's fun. Okay, thank you, Stern, for the confirmation. Because again, if not, guys, make sure you don't get this wrong ever, okay? If you get this wrong, it's you know, I think I have a quote like that in the Phacil Gaming Discord. Like, it takes one bad joke, like, to completely decimate someone's self-esteem. And if you accept that, you know, I know people that are like, you shouldn't be so sensitive. It's like, whatever, man. Like, what some people are, right? Are they allowed to, you know, have some respect and dignity too? Stop being an ass, right? And so again, the only reason I did it is because I'm pretty confident I know Stern, but here we are. So don't do it unless you're confident. And if you're wrong, you apologize. Moral of the story. All right. Hello, Marcos. Hope you're doing good too, man. I appreciate you hopping in and out to say hello. Oh, no worries. Have a good, productive day, hopefully. And catch you on the next one. Have a good week, bud. Honestly, if you're not back, have a good week. Thank you for jumping in and out. All right, he's back, team. What build do I go? I saw Physio in chat. I'll do a Physio build. I don't know if he's still here, but we're gonna find out. Okay.
I need to find out why the game occasionally crashes my entire PC. Well, it's like your map table was just too strong.
What? You use mods, I think, right? I think people say mods
No, I
crash a
don't.
lot. Oh, you don't? Okay, right. Then I don't know. All right, what is this?
Mission.
It's an autocannon build. Okay, Physio. Okay. He gave me an autocannon build. All right, I get to practice my autocannon again. All right, let's try this, team. It is light fortified. Oh, I thought Physio liked his heavy. Light fortified. This is actually my favorite armor against automatons. Or I should say my most consistent armor. Because the 50% explosive resistant is gigantic. I think this is probably my most recognizable drip as well. I think in most videos I look like this. Let's see. He wants a Dominator. Oh yeah, I think this is Phacil's favorite gun. The Dominator. It's a heavy gun, but we'll see. I can try. A grenade pistol. He wants impacts. I feel like this is your thing, like Dominator impacts. I don't know if Phacil's still there, but I feel like this is Phacil's thing. This is your thing. You love your impacts, I feel. I think every build you've ever given me had impacts. Okay, alright. He wants the Emancipator. Emancipator, autocannon. Autocannon. Okay, alright, I like it. Gatling. He wanted muscle enhancement, but we already have it, so I'll go this. This is super beefy, having like extra health and then the explosive resistance. I'm in light, but honestly, it's not. It's most likely not going to look like it. You know, if I get my machine gunned, of course, yes, but the explosions and stuff are going to be much less impressive.
Never run up autocannons.
Exactly. Let's see. The worst support weapon. Someone ban him, please. Where are my mods? Get rid of him. It's been good, Witness. Take care. I am now saying goodbye to our over 12 months friendship.
Yes, funny joke. Now face the wall.
Exactly. No, of course not. Of course not, Witness. Of course not. I would delete the autocannon for you, but don't you worry. Oh no! Of course. I feel like this. Look at that! 7 times up dial-in, right? I guess I do this, honestly. Whoa! Please. I just want to flank them with an Emancipator shoot. Let me flank them with an Emancipator shoot. Please. Please don't blow up the shoot. Please, please, please. Shoot him in the foot. Oh, no! I tried. Maybe if I strafed directly left, perpendicular. Does anyone know? Are you fast enough if you strafe at that distance? If you strafe perpendicular, would I have dodged that cannon shot? It's hard to say.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Does impacts work? I don't feel like impacts work. Does the Dominator work? It is showing damage markers, so in theory, yes. Got him. It works.
Oh,
What the hell?
I was crushed.
What is happening in chat? Are you guys like all out of your mind? What do you mean the autocannon is mid? What exactly is happening? I'm dead. What? Stim. Stim.
oh, I got shot through the factory strider.
See,
By the factory strider.
I agree with this. Stalwart is the worst. Right, Stern? Favorite weapon. I'm pretty sure it's his favorite weapon. Come on. Oh, you got him already. Please. Oh, come on. Alright. Landing on the head. Alright. We're good. Good job, guys. Not dropping a convoy is a movie scene, dude. What the heck?
I clogged all their gears with my bodies.
Stalwart is my goat? Oh no, what is wrong with chat? I need to make a new video on why the Stalwart is garbage and the autocannon will always be better. What? Stop stabbing. It's Stern's favorite weapon, guys. The Stalwart is. So he stabbed me. Alright, fine. Fine. The Stalwart is a little bit not worst. Let's see. It's not a bad weapon, but it doesn't beat the laser cannon. Laser cannon? You guys are off your rockers. Like, what's happening? Okay. No, I'm just kidding, honestly. Everything's pretty viable
Why are
in
there
this game.
sideways hell pods everywhere?
I don't know. It's probably because we landed on the head.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Got him. I'm just saying, guys, autocannon has never felt bad to me. Even when I suck, which is many days. Look how fast that reload is. Just 5 bullets, just click. Like how? I'm dead. Oh, lucky. Come on. Oh crap, calling you in. This gun, why is this gun so freaking heavy?
You are moving outside the mission area.
What's that? Autocannon mid? Get out of here. Please. Casually. Oh, this primary is very hard for me. Never forget to cancel your stim animation, guys. What? I'm in trouble. Honestly, I'm going for this launch code here. Ow. No, I messed up. I goofed. I should have stimmed. I was hesitant. I was like, I need that stim, but too much greed. Here's my reasoning. All support weapons have unique playstyles. Yes. I don't even need to read the rest. You're right. It's all about what you enjoy. I need to use my impacts, honestly. Wait.
Oh no.
Autocannon so mid, guys. Ridiculous. Obscene. It's obscene how bad this gun is. Obscene. Please, Arrowhead, buff it. Someone clip that. I need to show Arrowhead how bad this gun really is, so they can buff it more, so it's more on par with the Stalwart. Please put it on par with Stalwart Arrowhead. Much appreciated. Would be wonderful if you put it on par with the Stalwart. Would be great. Thank you, Arrowhead. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Bordoge? How you doing, bud? Stalwart is perfect for perimeter control. Yeah, I agree. But you know what else is perfect for perimeter control? Not a Stalwart. I'm about to get shot by Stern, guys. Please. Where's cover? He can't see me. Oh, we're good. We're good. Let's see. Autocannon is a master of more than one discipline. Just requires a backpack. Honestly, if it didn't require a backpack, OP. One of the few guns I would actually consider OP. Come on, DSS, please. I'm in trouble. Oh, the sack. Explosive resistant armor for the win. I really need to get used to this Dominator, honestly.
Did you know that you can hold the trigger to fire a 3-round burst with it?
What?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't use this gun enough, honestly. Let's see. Is that flak ammo I see in use? Definitely not, Craig. Definitely not. I knew this would wake up Krieg too. He's like, autocannon? Time to see some flak in action because that is the superior ammo, Phacil. Tell me I'm wrong, Krieg. Tell me I'm wrong. Krieg's like, no, you're very right. I have about 4 videos detailing why that's true. Please. Aim, Phacil. Please, just aim. Aim and then you're fine. Whatever. Good enough. Oi. Whatever.
Good old Eagle Storm.
Oh, please.
Samples here.
Wait, machine gun.
They're buried.
Wait. Oh, bummer. I got stepped on, I think, on my head. Oh no. Alright. They're all better than autocannon against squids. Alright, good thing that poll came in just in time. Alright guys, the question is, technology did not ruin humanity, or the statement, it just exposed it, yes or no? How do we feel about this? Yes or no? Oh, we have some disagreements already. Excuse me? Three to 2? Okay. Okay. Flag. Okay. Hey Phacil, do you know that the factory Strider Valley is separated into 2 body parts? Yeah, each door, right? But that requires me aiming properly. But yes.
Oh no, I got thrown into a mine!
Don't do that.
The factory strider in the distance did it.
Throwing you here.
Oh no.
This build is good, Physio. I like it. But there was an autocannon,
I
so
failed your G4.
that's all I needed to see. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I don't think humanity is ruined. If it is ruined, which I don't think it is, but if it is ruined, I cannot imagine technology is what did it. Let's put it that way. So definitely no. It must have been something else then. So I guess I agree on the exposing. It's 3 shots now, I forgot about that. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Hello? Oh, there. Oops. Stop goofing, Phacil. I'm fine. I did not hear a dog behind me. Oh yeah. Get to the door. Oh man, this gun is so bad, it's crazy. Crazy.
Oh no, I got thrown under it.
Oh yeah. Oh. We're good. Easy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Coming west. Let's see. I reject the question. As the framing implies the statement that
That's reinforced.
it did ruin humanity is even slightly valid. I like it. Well done. Good positivity, Ariadna. I love it. We're out of reinforces, guys. We need to lock in because we have a lot to do still. Alright, lock in time.
Don't get DSS'd.
Basically. I feel like the DSS is being really mean. Let's see. Tech is just an instrument. It doesn't do anything. What does are the algorithms created by people trying to use our bugs to get out attention and sell us. Yeah, Oh, so you're on the
I'm
exposing.
headed your way, God.
You would say exposed it, Wardosh, or no? Like I said, though, I don't think I agree with Ariadne on this one. I don't think humanity is ruined. I think it's such a typical, it's such a clickbaity way, right? Tell me I'm wrong, right? Like there has to be like a million videos out there. Like this is why we're doomed. This is why, right? Humanity is evil. This is why. It's such a clickbaity. Like I hate it, and I just don't think it's true. Like I said, guys, like. I usually win this debate whenever I meet someone that's like, no, honestly, Phacil, I can prove it to you. Right? I usually win it by just putting it in perspective. I think recently, I think the most recent example was, what was it? I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was with you, I think, Wisdom. I think it was about art. And that, you know, the whole art thing is a scam and etc. And then we talked about the big picture.
Oh, high art. High
Yeah.
art scene for selling major pieces for millions of dollars.
Yeah, and then I asked, so how big is the scene, remember? And we don't know the actual number. And so I said, but then we can't judge. We can't judge whether that statement is true. Because we don't have it in...
Oh no, trust me. It is true.
Well, what's the number?
Not going to be every single piece, but it is.
But what's the number?
I did link you the source at the time. I can't remember.
Yeah,
it off
but
the
there's
top
no
of my head.
number. No, I read it. I read the entire article. It was like 50 billion of it is like
Well, there is a number.
laundry. Is being laundered. But then the question is, so how big is the entire industry? Because if it's 50 billion, right? What is the percentage? Because if it's 1%, can we really say that it's nasty? It's evil? If it's 1%? Like what? And where would you cut it
Doubt
off?
that billions and billions are 1%.
Oh, but that's the point. Do we know the number? What if it's 5? Is it evil? If it's 10, is it evil? If it's 15, is it evil? That's why it's such an interesting
Oh no, there's another
concept,
factory
right?
trader.
Ooh. All right, stay alive, guys. We have no reinforces. Please.
Doing my best.
So basically, putting things in perspective always lets you see the big picture. That's literally what it is, of course. And once you see the big picture, it gets much easier to see whether or not your perspective is accurate. And so again, you still have to define for yourself what the numbers are. So what do you call a lot, or what do you call evil, or what do you call wrong? But at the very least, you know what the numbers are, what the big picture looks like. Look at this code. The most inefficient code ever. Only one more 5 needed.
Oh no. There was a mine.
Come on.
God is my witness, I will hold this ground.
Okay, I guess I try to shoot for the eye. I can do this. I believe. Oh, that works too. I wait for the Gatling, don't die to the Gatling. Tyler Durden in chat. Well, I don't think humanity is ruined in the sense it can be fixed. I will admit, it could do with some work, of course. But you could literally say that about anything in life, Witness. Like, then at that point, we're talking about the concept of perfection. No! And that perfection just does not exist. No matter how much we try to convince ourselves. So. Come on, whatever. They blew themselves up, alright. Calling you.
I died because my melee parry didn't actually stop the stunned guy from meleeing me back. Little jet brigade dude. Be sad.
See. I like dunking on AC more. No worries. See, autocannon is mid. You ran out of reinforcements. Well done. Okay, I'll give you that much. Well done. Obviously nothing wrong with that reasoning. I didn't say it's ruined. No worries, no worries. No, I'm saying purely from a big picture point of view. And this is coming from, like, I admit this honestly. I used to be an extremely pessimistic, negative person. And the more I listen to people as a nurse, right, like on their deathbeds, etc., the same situations, the more I realized we're not. Like, we're so far from whatever it is that people like selling on YouTube and you name it. Like, it's absolutely wonderful. We just don't talk about it. And I think that's because we think it's boring. I think if I said, hey guys, did you know that there's people out there right now that are giving away all of their money to get people, to get entire families, sometimes entire villages, out of poverty and out of hunger? Like, that's happening right now. They're living among them. There's people out there like planting trees every day to counter whatever big corporations are doing to Mother Nature, if you will. Like all of this, like if you just say it, but like that's boring, dude. It's like, but it's also true. It's like, please, guys, it's also true. What?
No.
No, we lost wisdom. At least we get this. We can do this turn. It's me and you.
That was God getting taken out by a rocket. They shouldn't have killed him.
Someone cue Will Smith. Just the two of us.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Oh, never mind. 3 of us. It's a detector
Could
tower.
have landed on the rocket if I wanted.
This goes here. Oh, I don't like that there's mud. I'm gonna get bunker turreted because I'm slow. Oh, I'm dead actually. Well, I'm fine. Okay. The pouch saved me. The sack. Please, bunker turrets. Alright, let's see. I think a framing that is prefaced with technology and progress doing something negative is either oblivious or disingenuous. Often. And unfortunately, in my opinion, very common. Like I said, I think it's good clickbait. But it's really easy to counter. That's the point. So definitely. Honestly, like, this is usually what I tell people when, whenever, like, I say this probably to, like, young ICU nurses in training, right? Which are usually, like, you know, somewhere around 20 to 23 years old, 24 years old. These. I usually say, if you ever catch yourself in a situation where you feel like the world is a very negative place, just go out there and then start talking to random ass people. Hello? There we go. And what you're gonna find out is, and I love Frodo said it really well. I didn't know there was a term for it. He called it Sonder, which is the realization that every single person on this planet, every single person you walk past, every single person you've ever met, you've heard of, you stood behind in a line, you've seen in a supermarket, every single person has a life that's as vivid and vibrant and diverse and is full of ambiguity and adversity and you name it, right? Every single person has a life like that. Why do you think that we could shove people like that into a little box that says you're evil and you're not, and you're dumb and you're not? It's a much more complicated
Factory
scenario.
Strider.
And once you understand it's complicated, you realize it's far too easy to just say, well, no, you're just dumb and I'm not. It's like, well, we can't do that. Oh, it cancelled my reload, really? Oh, come on. Save me. God, save me. That sounded really religious. That's not how I intended it. Got it. Excuse me. I think I got that. Oh. No! Explosive resistant armor. Gatling, please. Oh ho ho. Explosive resistant armor saved my noob ass. Hell yeah, guys. Autocannon, please. Let's see. I'm sure there were people saying humanity is doomed when it was invented. People are saying this like literally, like... Okay, like, I'm not gonna go into this actually. Like, you know how many times people are like, it's the end of the world, guys, I swear. Like, they've been saying that for millennia at this point. I was like, just please. What if it's just not? And then instead of like spending time on that narrative, we're like, okay, so if we're not, what do we do to make it even better? And it gets really fun when you look at life like that. And productive. Which is
That's a Factory Strider.
more important. Ooh, that rocket almost decimated me. I tried to take out the teeth for you guys.
I got it. I got the teeth.
Oh, good lord, what is happening over here? Is there a reason? There is a reason. Let's call a detector tower. Alright. Alright, I do not have a choice. I must go around. Trying to help out as much as I can, team. They took my arm! Screwed. Alright.
We'll pick it back up.
Let's see. Oh, we're going into AI now. Okay, it's happening. It's happening, team. Interesting topic. Imagine you're an AI, another sentient species. Would you think humanity deserves life? Alright, we're going back into the concept of deserving and obligation. Alright then. Alrighty. I think the previous poll was pretty accurate, right? The concept of deserving is a figment of our imagination. Got him.
Oh, hold behind.
Which is a good thing, honestly, in my opinion. Come
I like how
on.
we took out that super fortress without killing the Eye of Sauron.
I don't have an answer to it. Alright, I'm coming. En route. Let's see. Think like Ultron from the Avengers. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is the problem. Hollywood like shoves this down our throats so well. Like we deserve to suffer or something, and I think we have it on average so well on Earth that our brain convinces of that. There's a really good book on this by, I forgot the name of the book, sorry, but it's a neuroscientist, behavioral psychologist, something like that. And basically she describes the concept, dopamine nation, that's what it's called. She describes the concept of if you have it well off, if your brain is high on dopamine, which most of ours are, your brain will convince you need pain to balance it out. So translated, it's going to convince you deserve to suffer to balance it out, because dopamine is a behavioral, it's like a behavioral regulator, if you will. And so it's supposed to serve as a, hey, maybe it's a good idea if you go do stuff for your own survival. That's what it's supposed to do. But because we don't really,
Scout Strider right behind God.
we don't really have to care about our survival anymore, because, you know, we have supermarkets and stuff. Our brain doesn't really understand how to regulate it. And so then it's just like, well, I guess just suffer. And so it's a super interesting concept. But dopamine nation, I have it linked in the affiliate links, to be fair. But if you don't want me to have any of the money once you buy it, like, definitely don't buy it through there. So it's just a really good book to read. Definitely read it if you're interested in regulatory mechanisms of the mind. But yeah, it's one of those things, man. No, I'm dead.
No,
Oh,
you
good.
can't die.
What do you mean? Oh, I was gonna say I lived because explosive resistant armor, but no. Definitely didn't. Alright, gives me time to answer chat.
I'm almost there.
Let's see. We were doing this the whole history. The only thing that's changed is now we have high-tech missiles and drones. Yeah. War in itself is an interesting concept. You know, there's really interesting... What is happening? There's really interesting
crap, that's
research
not
on
good.
it. But you know, most people, so like very, very big percentually, most people don't want war. Like if you... And you may think, oh, obviously. Think about it now, right? Like there's like 4 wars or some shit going on. Right? When it's relatively little in comparison to the past, percentually speaking. But we're talking millions of people, right? We're not talking tens of millions of people that are waging war right now.
No!
We're talking millions. If you realize there's billions of people on the planet, it's a very small percentage. That alone is an interesting thing to think about. So whatever that, you know, you argue and reason however you want. The fact of the matter is, percentually, it's a very small amount of people on Earth right now picking up arms. And if you go into a lot of quantitative research on it, it's even more insane, because the problem is most of the people that are at war, so of that little percentage, most of them don't want to be. So it shows you really like what I love about human nature. And of course, unfortunately, the circumstances are that we've given a very small group of people way too much power and influence. That's also a fact of the matter, unfortunately. Hydration check, guys. Drink water. Why do you think you need emotions to be humane? Oh, semantic debate incoming. I think being humane can be rational, especially if you have huge data sets. That's fair. Let's see. Why is there a very definite assumption about how a hypothetical AI would think? Yeah, there you go. This is the issue, right? It's impossible for us to stay out of this narrative. Well, not impossible, just extremely difficult. I've told you guys this before. It's a fun fact. Realize that your mind is lazy. The smarter you are, the lazier you are. And the reason why, at least this is the hypothesis, is because back in the day, we used to understand, our mind used to really understand, and it still does. You cannot randomly waste energy. Because if you randomly waste energy, there's a chance you're going to die to starvation. And it's just not going to let you do that. And so your mind jumps to conclusions as fast as it can. Because processing everything, your thalamus is the part of your brain that does it. Processing everything, it's too much energy. Which is why in our mind we have all these, all these stereotypes. We judge every book by its cover because it's energy efficient. And so it's basically impossible for you to realize, but everything you say and do is prejudice. And so you have to come back to, why do I feel that way and how come and where does that come from and since when? And you'll go all the way back to like childhood if you start going down that train of thought, which you should, in my opinion. Fun facts though. Okay, let me do the build first and I will continue reading chat. All right, where are we? What do I do? Do I do a random one? Don't think I have another one. At least, okay, well, I'll use one of Witness's 22 builds. We got this, Witness. I got you. All right, it's gonna give me another Constitution. I feel it. Here we go. Here we go. Open this. Put that here. Open that. The Witness build. You guys can give me builds in the loadout channel for the Helldivers 2 Discord. For the Helldivers 2 category in Discord. It's a carbine. For bugs and illuminate. Well, bummer for me. Okay. I guess we're going with the carbine. Alright, guys. Liberator carbine. The autocannon was a good build, by the way. Physio, if you're still there, much appreciated. The Dominator, guys, it's so hard for me to get used to. But it's a good gun. It's just not something I'm used to. Carbine, Senator. Okay, pretty good already. Frags. This is your thing, right? I feel like this is your thing, Witness. You often bring frags, right? Well, to be fair, you also bring thermites a lot, so it's not specifically your thing. Supply pack. Eats. You like your eats. You're like a panda in that sense. Pendulum loves his eats. Panda usually pairs eats with commandos. This and a 500. And then you want me to go... Oh, we already have it. I'll go this then. And then you want light siege ready. Light siege ready with a carbine should be amazing, honestly. Should be amazing. This. Give me yellow cape. Okay, we're in. Let's see. What's this wall stratagem? And the grenade launcher outpost? The Grenadier Battlement, I think is what it's called. It's like a wall with a grenade launcher on it, basically. It's not bad. I don't use it enough, but it's not bad.
Got a lot of ammo.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a grenade launcher, so...
And it never reloads. You just use the whole belt.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you like Seekers most, okay. Alright. That's predator and prey. Humans will sometimes kill each other just for the sake of things, even kill themselves. Honestly, yes and no, witness. Like, okay, leaving aside psychiatric illnesses, okay. A lot of historical murder is religion based, to be fair. Not all of it, of course, but a lot of it. So I wouldn't say for the sake of it. That makes it sound like pleasure, right? I don't know. I wouldn't... Like, I think you have to dig really deep to find pleasure.
Wealth, status, and sex are the three major drivers of murder.
Yeah, but would we call that pleasure though, right? It's hard to argue that's pleasure. Where is it? There? I got it. Sweet. Where's the other one? Machine gun sentry being dumb. Alright. Got it. Blind shots. I like it. Carbine on auto? Yeah, carbine has to be on auto. Right. Calling you in. Alright, we can do Rags Senator. This is gonna be interesting.
Factory Strider. 2 of them.
Oh, come on, eats, please. Oh, come on.
Minefield, anti-tank.
I pressed prone half a second too late. Alrighty. Weird how Atarax? What is Atarax? Makes you sleepy?
Watch out for them anti-tank mines. There's some around you.
I don't know if Quick's still there. I don't know what category that falls in, medicinally speaking. Ooh, what do I have? What do I have?
Many.
I have a senator.
Watch out, Air Eagle.
Please. Come on.
All of my anti-tank mines just exploded around me without anything touching them.
I need to go east. I need to drop this machine gun sentry every time it's up. Like, I'm never gonna remember to use it efficiently. Alright. Let's see. I have a hypothesis that a lot of problems for society come from a few brain bugs, like distinguishing people to friends and they. Yes, I love this. Yeah, framing. Yeah, I talk about this a lot. A lot of times I use words like love and caring for, and people are like, dude, they're like random people on the internet. What are you talking about? I go, no, they're not. I go, of course not. I go, every single person out there, guys. Like, if you have someone you love, take, I don't know, your sister, your mom, your partner, right? You have all these feelings for this person. They're important to you. You wouldn't want them to get hurt. You want them to be safe. You want them to have, you know, peaceful, caring, you know, well-nurtured lives. You want them to have, you know, mental prosperity. There's all these things you want for them, right? And then a random person walks by, you're like, yeah, but that's just a random person. It's like, no. It's that person is exactly what your mom, your sister, your spouse is to you, but then to someone else. That's all it is.
Good kill start.
If you accept that that's true, then like you'll stop saying weird stuff like whatever, they're just random people. No, they're not. They're random people to you right now because you're refusing to look past the superficial. Because if you take just 1 second to realize, yeah, but to someone else, they're just as dear and important as your dearest people are to you. Then suddenly you realize, why would I be an ass to them? Would you like it if someone was an ass to your wife, to your sister, to your mom? No, it's super easy. So rationally, it's the easiest debate of my life. But you do have to be willing to look past the obvious. Can I feel like I give up my supply pack, honestly. Definitely. I keep forgetting to call in my freaking machine gun sentry. Come here. Oh, you got him already? Okay. Oh, then I go back for my backpack, honestly. Let's see. Hydroxyzine. Okay. Alright. It makes you what? Sleepy. It's this. I'm pretty sure it's a. Okay, I won't go into the details, but it should make sense that it also makes you sleepy. It should also make you less anxious, though. Ariadna. It should do both. If it only does the sleepy, then definitely go back to your physician. They'll probably give you an alternative. They should give you an alternative. I wish more people could this is what we're for, guys. This is what the whole YouTube channel's about. This is what everything here is about. Every single person you meet, starting today, you go outside, every single person, just like you, if someone is a really rare and special person, is someone that they want to thrive, is someone that's going through stuff, is someone that has it hard in life, is someone with ambitions, with dreams, with trials and tribulations. Keep that in the back of your mind before you open your mouth. And then just say hi. And I guarantee you people are going to fall in love with you on the spot, just because that's how you approach them. You don't have to say anything in regards to this topic. They will feel it. Because most people are just like, yeah, but you're a stranger. It's like, well, right now. Right? And the beauty to it, and I do feel like nurses have a good knack for this. Psychologists a little bit, but they have a bad rep. But as a nurse, it's super easy. Like 5 minutes. 5 minutes and people are like, wow, this guy's amazing. You could be family. It's like, well, it's only because I talked to you with the intent to care. That's all it is. I realize, just like me, you have stuff that's bothering you. You have stuff you're going through. You have people you love. You're people you're worried about. And people feel that. They're like, man, you get me. It's like, well, because everyone's like this. It's not hard to get you. Everyone's like this. I literally do the same talks with everyone. Craig, tell me I'm wrong. Okay, Craig is a nurse as well, guys. Craig, you do similar conversations with every single patient. Ever. Right? So there's nuances, of course, per person. But the grand gist of things is the same. You introduce yourself, you break the ice, you make sure you get people to trust you, you make sure you understand you're there to take care of them, not to hurt them, if that's how they feel. You do the same things over and over again, and it works every single time. Because we're all the same type of people. Which is nice. Since I'm an engineer, I tend to look at stuff as an engineer. I feel like culture is like a code to people. Yeah, I think I love... let's make sure I don't mess this up in English. Culture is the average of all the personalities in that culture or group combined. So culture you can change, right? This is the beauty to it. A lot of you guys are like, man, I love the atmosphere in Phacil gaming. I love the vibe. I go, that's our culture because we're building it like that, right? If you guys don't believe me, I can prove it to you. Okay. For those of you that are around a lot, in comparison to those of you that maybe just showing up in chat, if someone new jumps into chat, most of you guys, not just me, will say hi to that person. Second of all, it's not just that most people are going to say hi to that person. It's that you're actually going to put in effort to make sure that they realize they're noticed, okay? Third of all, if they say, in quotation marks, weird stuff, so for example, they say stuff that might be a little bit controversial, maybe a little bit upsetting, maybe they are upset. A good example was earlier today. Someone new jumped into chat. They didn't like that I shot Stern. Everyone went quiet. The whole chat went quiet. It was just that person. Because everyone understood, we need to respect this new person and their opinion. We need to see how Phacil handles this. We need to see if we can do anything. Everyone gets on the same page. That's what
behind you, Stern.
That's what culture is. And this is the point. You can build it. So if you don't like the culture that you're around or in, you can start changing the average by no longer being the average. Which is awesome to realize that we have that much power. Yeah, but Phacil, I'm just one person. That's not how it works, guys. That's not how it works. Like every single person makes a difference. And you may think, yeah, but still, Phacil, you know, there's billions of people. It's like, well, no, that's not how it works, because if you start changing it, you give other people the hope and the inspiration and the belief that they could change it too. Okay, that's ridiculous that I missed that shot. So you have to put in effort. Because if you don't put in effort, then at the very least stop complaining that it is what it is. Because you're definitely not part of the solution, which is a good way to reflect. The DSS is decimating us. And so again, you're allowed to vent, but just realize to fix it, the best thing you can do, and it's going to make you a lot happier, is saying, you know what, starting today, I'm going to change my ways. I will not be the average any longer. And then what happens is magic, because the people that are like, yo, I agree with you, they're going to stick to you like glue. Because they're going to be like, I hate the average too, let's make it better. And this is, obviously this happens everywhere. Got it. Speedy fingers. Safe spot here to try to make you better. Exactly. But this is it, right? Like I always tell people, everyone can change stuff. And this is why like there's topics that come that appear on the Phacil Gaming Discord. Today was a good example. And I love that it's such a safe space, because it shows that you guys are doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We're being respectful of each other. A lot of you guys do not agree with each other on many topics, but there's no hate. Again, if we could do this, if everyone could do this IRL, there's no war. Like, we don't have to agree with each other. But why the hate? And most of the time, if you ask me, the hate is living in your own bubble, if you will, and that's probably the best way I could summarize it. It's the belief that you have some right to something. I say this a lot. It's every opinion you have, I don't care what it is or how extreme it is, I don't care, it's completely fine. But what you're not allowed to do is take that opinion and then shove it down someone else's throat against their will. Because then we're screwed. At that point, we are big screwed. Which, of course, is still happening on Earth, but hopefully one day we get past that. Okay, God's here, right? I go to the next one. Whoa, please. Rocket? No, we're fine. I'm going for the gin. The package is on the generator, okay? Who?
I put mine to their stern, their anti-tank. And I've got the skull.
Oh, peachy. It would be interesting to find out if there is a culture or parts of different that works with bugs in the human brain and solve them. I think there's... I use the term sometimes here because a lot of people refer to a lot of the stuff I say similarly. The concept of mindfulness probably hits this, what you're talking about, Wardosh. The understanding that how you feel about something is something you control. So you don't control the stuff around you, right? You know, whether or not there's a war on Earth, most likely you don't have an influence on. But you control how you react to it. And that's important. You could say, yeah, okay, but I can't fix the war. It's like, well, no, but you can definitely add to a better world. So that's the point, right? You have to understand that how you see things and how you react to things is all your choice. And I think mindfulness is one of those things that tries to lock into that. And to be fair, like, I know a lot of mindful quotation marks gurus or people, and I'm just like, all right, just stop. I think the concept of realizing that whatever it is you're feeling, however negative it is, however powerless you feel, however fill in the negative emotion here, it's a choice that you can change today. You don't have to change anything about your circumstance. You just have to change how you feel about it, and in turn, you will find a route to a better destination. Because you chose to no longer feel that way, your mind's like, okay, we're done with, you know, the self-pity or whatever it is you're feeling. Okay, alright, let's focus on whatever we can do then. And so you start seeing the routes. One of the metaphors I love is by Simon Sinek. And the metaphor he uses is, if you look at an off-piste skier, so someone that goes off track to like go through, like, and you see like a GoPro footage of it. Like if you look at it, you're just like, there's trees everywhere and they're going so fast. How are they not smashing into a tree? That's because your mind sees tree, 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 tree. But that's not what they see. They see path, 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 path. And then once you start looking at it like that, you'll never look at life a different way again. Because you'll realize if you go through life with the idea of tree, 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 that's what you're gonna see. And so it's literally the same thing we're talking about in terms of mentality. So start looking at life from a path, 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 path perspective. Here. Yet, I believe that your content is definitely a part of bigger culture, and every big thing is composed. Yeah, of course. Like, everything I am and who I am is a consequence of my life. Right? And so this is where a lot of people are like, this is why you should read books. And I agree with that. You should, as much as you can, you develop your mind so it gets as many perspectives as possible. Right? I love a channel called Veritasium. I really enjoy the way he describes stuff as well. I haven't watched it in forever, but I had like a good 2 or 3 months where I watched a lot of his videos. And one of the things he describes is, you know, the confirmation bias I've talked about as well. One of the ways he describes negating it is whenever you believe something, do your best to refute it. So don't reinforce it. Don't be like, I believe this to be true, and so therefore, I'm going to look for arguments or reasons or facts that confirm it so I can defend my standpoint. Do the opposite. Instead, if you're like, I believe this to be true, say to yourself, I'm gonna look for reasons why I'm wrong. Now, if you can't find those reasons, congrats, you're right. And that works 10 times better, because you avoid a really, really big bias we have, which is something called, a lot of people nowadays refer to as the red car effect, apparently, or the red hat effect. If I said, hey guys, how many red cars did you see today? Most of you guys will be like, I don't know, 2, 5. It's a lot more. Most likely it's a lot more. Probably like 20, 30, 40. But if I now say, okay, starting tomorrow, guys, start looking for red cars, count them, write them down, you'll notice how many more there are. And so it's all about this concept of understanding. You can get your mind to do whatever you want, to find whatever you want, to lock into whatever you want. And it's the understanding that we have all these little cruxes in our brain that absolutely devastate us. So we have to find a way around it. Let's see. War is not about hate, it's about gambling with resources. Yeah. I think wealth is what Wisdom called it. There's a lot of reasons why people do it. The point is that we gave specific people enough influence so they could control millions of us. Luckily not billions of us, but millions of us. Right? And those stories are terrifying, of course. But this is the issue, right? We built a system. Like I read this statistic recently. It was a pretty scary research. But apparently like about 5% of the planet has like narcissistic tendencies. Right, so aren't full on, not just people that are full on narcissists, but narcissistic tendencies. But if you look at like high up management positions and CEOs and stuff, the percentage of narcissists in those categories is much higher, which makes sense. Yeah, but it makes sense, right? Where would those people flock to? Right, so it's a very small group of us, percentually speaking, but they all get routed to the same places, which is a problem, you would argue. Right? But that's how we built the system. Because if I'm like, hey guys, you know you can change where you live, right? You just, you know, go to government, go to your, what is it, your municipal, go help out Most people are like, nah, I'm good. It's like, well, you know who does go? You know who wants that power? It's like, this is the system as we have it. You are right. Oh, sorry about that. This is probably the closest thing, yet it's important to remember there's no magic. No, there's definitely no magic pill. I'm not saying there is. I'm saying that each and every single one of us has power. And although we may not like it, although we may not want it, although we... It's there. It's definitely there. Once you see it, once you feel it, you will never go back. I guarantee it. You will never go back to a point in time in your life where you feel powerless because you realize you're not. You're just not aware enough. Or weren't aware enough, sorry. Can you explain what you mean exactly by shoving down throat in the opinion related sense? Yeah, so if I say okay, I don't know. Let's go full Andrew Tate on this one. Let's get some views, guys. Alright. If I say, okay, you know what? In my opinion, I don't, just so it's clear, but let's say in my opinion, women are inferior to men. Okay? The thing is, you can just say, okay, good for you, Phacil. That's it. Right? The problem is this. The problem is the moment I would say to a woman, or I would do something and I would be like, you know, maybe, okay, let's do it like this. Maybe Phacil Gaming grows. We have a company structure. I have people, you know, I have Big Boy Eski doing the DSS and stuff. Let's say Big Boy Eski is like, hey, I have a friend and she would like to help out with the servers. Let's say I then say, no, I don't want women working on this. That's a really big problem. Because then, and this is of course things that people try to parry, and it's really complicated of course because there's a lot of nuance. But this is a problem because now my opinion becomes something that per definition will influence someone else. And this is where it's very difficult. Okay, this is where it's very, very complicated. Well, this is my point. This is the whole, an opinion is irrelevant until you do something with it, where you force it. Again, I said force it down someone else's throat, but where you influence someone's life without them getting a say in it. Right? And this is, of course, a very complicated matter because then, you know, you can go into all these details. I know people that are like, yeah, but you know, like take, for example, I don't know, what are they called? Construction workers. That's mostly men, right? Would you really... It's like, no, you're missing the point entirely. If a woman wants to go into construction work, right? And I say no, because you're a woman, you're not allowed to, period. That's a problem, okay? The point is that a lot of times the argument that people like that use to parry is like, yeah, but Phacil, the point is, of course, that 99% of construction workers are men because men are stronger. And I go, I don't give a crap what your argument is. If there's a woman that can do the job, and then I say, I don't want you to because you're a woman, that is the problem. Because that there's less women is not a problem. That there's less women that want to do it is not a problem. That there's a woman that wants to do it, who knows how to do it, etc. Just like we would judge a man. If she knows how to do it, we're supposed to say, yeah, of course, if you can do it, go ahead. And this is the point, right? The opinion being the most relevant factor in the decision, that, if you ask me, is the biggest issue of all. Because there's a lot of people with a lot of power. We talked about the whole narcissists climbing the ladders of society, if you will. There's a lot of people with a lot of power that are like, well, you know what? Because I'm from this country, I deserve to take yours. I was like, whoa, wait a second, what? It's like, but as long as you say it, I'm like, whatever, right? But if like you come knocking at the door, right? Then it gets complicated. It's like, wait a second, wait, right? And this is, again, there's people with insane opinions that no one gives a crap about, no one's ever heard of, etc. Let me bounce this here. But there's also people with, you know, like I said, there's people with insane opinions who have power, and that, in my opinion, is the bigger issue. Let's see. No, I definitely don't want this. Fun fact, guys, I want all the help I can get spreading the positivity, spreading the optimism, spreading the whole concept that if we just take care, like, again, guys, I don't think life has some end game, some goal. I think we're just here for a ride that hopefully lasts about 80 to 100 years, and then we disappear. Just like everyone before us, and probably just like everyone after us.
What you're trying there.
Sorry, what?
He was trying to get me to return to ship alone with the hug trick.
That's what he does, yeah. But so let's just... I don't think it's there. So we just have to give it value. And so why? Like I always ask people, why? Why would we promote you know, I'll use, you know, I used Andrew Tate as an example, but why would we promote all this negativity, all this mayhem, all this, if you know for a fact it's all meaningless, right? Why would you go with the negative ride, right? Why not go for the, you know, the utopian, positive, magical world we could live in, right? If we can build towards that. But no, I'm not interested in the whole CEO concept. What I am interested in is having as many of you doing stuff that you love doing and then working together on that. That I love. The whole just the idea of that is magical to me. Absolutely happy. Like what Wardosh is calling it. Like again, Big Boy is helping with the servers. I will for next week. Like I said, I don't want to do this normally, but because right now I have Big Boy Eski actually pumping his own money into giving us a Minecraft server, a Terraria server, etc. I don't want him to do this alone. So I'm going to be putting up a thing where I'm asking you guys as a reminder, give me your Twitch Prime subs. And of course, those of you that actually want to pay real money out of your pocket, thank you so much. It's not going to me. It's going to people like Big Boy Eski. I would love, Wisdom is, I'm going to pay Wisdom for his DM sessions as well for Phacil Gaming. And I send Craig money every now and again for helping me out with YouTube as well. And of course, it's getting a bit expensive for me because, you know, I'm not making money off of YouTube or Twitch at this point, or at least not nearly enough. So I'm investing money into you guys because I believe you're worth it. And this is the thing. I would love a system where we can get, and I've mentioned this a long time ago, I would love a system where we can get money flowing to the people that are putting in work to spread the positivity, to spread the kindness, and we can support each other in that. So why wouldn't we? If we can do that. Right? Isn't that weird to not do that? So again, you know, I'm going to be putting up a web shop. So you guys, if you guys want like t-shirts or hoodies with like quotes or whatever, like just let me know. We'll put it in there. You guys buy the hoodie, you get a hoodie. The money goes to Phacil Gaming. The Phacil Gaming money then goes to Big Boy Eski, to Wisdom, to everyone helping out. And then we get this cycle rolling. That I love. This whole concept of CEOing and shit, like it's just not for me. I think that's one of the
shirt.
no problem. Yo, you get to draw as well. You need to do some artwork. People want your artwork. But so like I really don't want this whole, like I said, this whole weird dynamic that a lot of companies have. I've mentioned this statistic before. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. That an average CEO makes like 300 times what their poorest or least paid employee makes. And I usually say that's obscene, because if you ask yourself the question, what exactly does that person do that makes them 300 times more valuable than the other? Like, you know how ill you have to be mentally, in my opinion, to believe that? You actually think your shit stinks 300 times less than the other person's? It's obscene, right? Like, I'll give you 2, maybe 3. Like, your least paid employee would give you 2 or 3. Maybe if you're magical, 5 to 10. But 300? Get out of here, man. Like, please. So this is a fun fact for you guys I've mentioned before. If for whatever reason I do end up making a lot of money on this, it's not going to be going to me. Like, people like Wisdom are going to be like, yo, what the hell, dude? What's with this donation of money? I'm just going to, I don't want it. At no point will I ever want it. It's unacceptable to me that is the system we've built. And which is, again, like I said, well, I say we, but technically I didn't do crap, and neither did you guys, most likely, but that's what people convince themselves. Well, I'm the boss of the company. I know I saw, what's his name? Ben Shapiro. I saw a Ben Shapiro statement saying, yeah, but the CEO is the one taking all the risk. Well, boo fucking who, man? Like I don't cuss often, but I'm like, come on. I'm like, and so now because you're taking the risk, you feel like you deserve 300 times more? Your least pay, like, okay, 10, fine. Like I said, like, okay, I'll be lenient with you. 20, 25, 300. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's like you having like this really big feast, like having an 8-person table filled with food, and then you believe you're allowed to give one of your employees, you know, a grain of rice. Like, it's obscene to me. It's absolutely obscene. And then you feel like you're in the right to do that too, because you deserve it. Like, come on. All right, we're back to narcissism. All right, I'll stop there. All right, that was a great last mission to end it on. Oh, no worries, man. You need to hang out more on Saturdays, Wisdom. That's usually when you can hang out, right?
Yeah, Saturdays are pretty much the only time.
Nice. Just jump in on Saturdays, man. I like it. I like that we're gaming together more. We're bumping up those numbers, man. It used to be like 2 times in like a half a year. Now we're like 5 times in like a month, eh? We're pushing it. Very nice. Assuming you're having fun, of course. Are you having fun?
I had a blast.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, man. Once I get an actual income, there will be monthly subs from me. No worries. Again, guys, friendly reminder, please, if you have an Amazon Prime account and you have Amazon Prime account and you haven't used the free Twitch sub, send it to me so I can give it to Big Boy or to Wisdom, both of them really. But for now, I'm paying most of it for you, for your salary in quotation marks or compensation. Let's see.
What does it do?
What do you mean? Oh, it's free money. It's free money. So basically, if you have an Amazon Prime account, because Amazon owns Twitch, they give you a free sub. And most channels, if you get a sub, they give you like emotes and stuff. But you guys know me, I give everyone everything I have for free. And so I don't really have anything to offer, which is why, first of all, I would never ask for it. But second of all, I kind of hate the whole FOMO thing, right? Hey guys, if you sub, I'm going to give you guys extra content. It's like, please, like, I hate FOMO. I hate this whole, it's just not for me. And so I guess in that sense, I'm like a charity. I don't know, whatever. Name it what you want to name it. But in this case, because I have you and I have Big Boy SQ, right now the 2 prominent ones. But again, I have Cyrus helping with ads. I have Krieg helping out a lot. There's a lot of you guys doing a lot of stuff at this point, which I really hope picks up pace. Craig is going to be helping with the web shop. There's a lot of stuff that's pushing out there. And I don't want you guys to do it for free. Like I don't. And so at first I was like, okay, I can't pay for it. I'm just going to wait until I get a bit more money. And now I'm like sending you guys money here and there that comes out of my pocket as, you know, from my nursing work, which makes me happy that I can help out like that. But I have to be careful because it might get expensive, right? If there's too many people. And I don't want anyone to do stuff that, in my opinion, is noble, right? Trying to build positivity, etc. I don't want them to do it for free. That's all it is. Can you add a membership level where a % goes to volunteers? No, it all goes to volunteers. Let's see. He practices what he is preaching. Hell yeah, that's exactly the idea. You attract the customers and run the store. I make some of the designs for it. Then we both earn an equal cut. No, you can have the cut. Krieg and other peeps are earning their cut in other ways. Yeah, but that's the point. Like, I know you guys, like a lot of you guys, like for example, Big Boy SK, he doesn't even want to send me his PayPal. He's like, no, I got this Phacil. I love what you're doing. I got this. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna outcare me. I'm not an extremely competitive person anymore, but I will outcare the F out of you. Don't you worry. And so he's like, no. So I'm harassing him with like, anytime now, anytime you're allowed to send me your PayPal. And so I feel like he should budge at some point. He's almost budging. I feel it. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. CEO is not taking risks. Stakeholders do. Yeah, we can have this debate for sure. But even if you agree with everything they say, it's still obscene. It's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. He's made suboptimal choices for growth because he found it unfair to others. Can't fault him for it, even if it makes my contribution more challenging. Yeah, but we'll get there together, right, Krieg? Krieg is like, I'll tell you guys a good thing. Krieg said, you know what you should do, Phacil? Because right now I have like 30 shorts prepped for like up to like August or something. And then Krieg is like, dude, you should just make it so that it's visible for members. And I'm like, but that's going to induce FOMO. And he's like, no, it'll be fine. I'm like, no, it won't. It's going to induce FOMO because now there's a reason for people to sub. I don't want there to be a reason for people to sub. The only reason I want someone to sub is if they're like, yo, Phacil, honestly, I know I'm going to get absolutely nothing in return other than the content you already make. But I want to support you, and so therefore I'm going to sub. That is the only reason anyone should want to sub to me. I don't want you to be like, oh, but I want that emoji. It's like I hate the FOMO. We'll get there, man, and it's gonna be all the more glorious once we get there. If it takes us 20 years, we'll take 20 years, whatever, man. Look outside, smell the flowers. It's gonna be great. As if employees aren't taking a risk simply by working there. Exactly. No worries, guys. Please don't worry about it too much. Like I'll pay them gladly out of pocket for now. I'm just asking for assistance, which hopefully gets a nice flow going where, you know, like I said, you know, Wisdom works really hard as well, and he does his artwork. Like, I'd love it if Wisdom would be like, oh, all right, it's another Phacil Gaming D&D session tonight, where on the one hand, he loves hanging out with people that are like-minded, that are positive, good for his mood, and on the second hand, he's like, oh, and I get paid for this? Like, that to me is utopia. So first of all, you
Paid
get
to
to
entertain people. Mhm.
well, not just that, but to do what you love, and then, you know, the payment becomes oh, that's right, I get paid for this, right? If we can get that for people, for everyone, ideally, magic, absolute magic. But I guess that's we'd go into, I think, Simon Sinek's whole spiel, which is, you know, everyone should do work that they love doing, because if you don't, you know, you realize that your work is, I believe, like 30 or 40% of your life. You know, 8 hours out of 24 you're sleeping, 16 hours a day you have left, 40 hours a week a lot of people work. A lot of Americans work more, depending on where you're from. A very big part of your life is work. So it should be something you love doing, or you're going to grow old. A lot of people are like, oh, you know what? When I retire, that's when I'll start living. It's disaster. It's a disastrous mentality. You don't know. First of all, you're going to be less fit at that point, most likely. And second of all, you don't know if you have that long. And the combination of those two alone should make you realize you need to love life now. Right? YOLO, carpe diem. It is what it is. Let's see. An opportunity to improve my YouTube skills and marketing. It's like using a quasar on Div 10. This guy and his quasar, dude. All right. I need at least 3 more videos by you, Craig, explaining why the quasar's mid. I can don't care an amount of people. You can outcare people too, Ariadna. I've seen, like, I know, like, I'll give you a compliment here, Ariadna. When I met you so many months ago at this point, like, sometimes you said stuff like, oh, I feel like you're really down in a rut, and you've admitted this, to be fair. And nowadays, oftentimes you say stuff where I'm like, okay, I see that positivity. It's shining through. Well done, Ariadna. I hope you're smiling right now, because I love the presence of it. Just alone, because it's hard. Let's be realistic. I know not all of you guys have fantastic lives, or like, rationally speaking, and so to then make positivity shine through is an absolutely magical thing. It's power, in my opinion. It's not even just, oh, good for you, right? It's power. You know, there's a lot of, again, historically famous people that describe that concept, being able to be positive when your life is, you know, has given you all reason to not be. Power, per definition. So that's interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think employees definitely take a bigger risk, but again, this is one of the, I don't get why this is a debate, rationally speaking. I don't understand it, right? And what I mean by this is just, I thought, let me tell you guys like this. Let's say, okay, Phacil Gaming becomes big, okay? We get to a point where we have people that are like editing videos, right? Like, we're cranking out videos. We're cranking 3 videos out a day, high quality videos, Mr. Beast style, you know what I mean? Assuming that that's the situation and there's money flowing in. There's a good amount of money flowing in, okay, guys? Let's say we have a couple $100 a day flowing in. We're talking 15 grand a month, okay? Why would I not take care of the people that helped me get there? Well, like, where does this whole concept, well, yeah, but it's Phacil Gaming. Like, you know how out of your mind you have to be? This is just where, like, it breaks my heart more than anything, because I'm like, you know, take the wealthiest people you know. You could take care of your, like, you could make your entire company millionaires. A lot, like I talked about Apple, that's today. Apple being worth 800 billion. Your entire company could be millionaires, could be people with perfect lives. But no, that's not how that works, Phacil. Well, because you don't want it to. You could change that. Yeah, but taxes, Phacil. Yeah, okay, well, pay taxes. No, man, that's not how that works. Like, all right, well, so then you're gonna, whatever, spend money on people to avoid taxes, and then make sure everyone in your company suffers, and, oh, I guess enjoy your private yacht and, like, your private airplane, and it's all right, whatever. I guess I'm a hippie. Let's see. No worries at all, Witness. I appreciate it. again, guys, I'm just asking for the money you already have laying around that you can't spend any other way, right? It's attached to your Amazon Prime account. So like Wardoge is a good example. Wardoge actually like properly like subs in the sense that he gives me a good amount of money, in my opinion, every month just to support, which I'm very thankful for again, Wardoge. And the point is that I don't want you guys to ever do that unless you feel like what I'm trying to do in the world for my kids, for you guys, for your kids, unless you feel like that is important, unless you stand behind it. Because that's how the world works, guys. If you want something to die, stop throwing money at it. And if you want something to grow, throw money at it. That's literally how the world works. And if you don't believe me, whatever the hell we throw money at, it's going to start popping up out of the ground. People are going to be like, you know what I'm doing, guys? The thing you're already throwing money at, throw it at me instead, right? That's how that works. And that's how it works, guys. If you want the stuff that I say to become big, throw money at me. And I've promised you guys already, and definitely throw it in my face if I don't do it right, because I will get it right. I will be transparent about where everything goes. Absolutely transparent. Which means you get to see everything. All the numbers. Like I'm going to make like a Sakura's on it. Sakura's a wizard with Excel. So I told him, be ready, dude. Like, just be ready. And it's going to be an Excel sheet everyone can look into. I don't care. That's dangerous. Fast. Whatever. It's going to be great. You guys are going to be like, how much is Wisdom getting paid for DMing? I was like, you're damn right, boys and girls. You have something you want to do? Talk to me. Let's see. Nobody loves doing... I love doing dishes, dude. What are you talking about? Honestly, doing dishes is really cool. Hey, there we go. Boom, lock it in. Someone screenshot that. We got her. Well done. Let's see. I'd have to get back into my ancient. Don't do it for me, Wisdom. Do it for Big Boy. I'm not gonna say do it for yourself because oxytocin's better. Hydration check, guys. Drink water. Hell yeah, optimism, Craig. Let's get in there. We're doing this. We're just never gonna quit. I talked about this concept. We just never quit. And if it takes us forever to grow, it's okay. I have another 50 years, I hope. Maybe not, but if I have another 50 days, I'll still never quit. Wardo's wrong there. Genuinely, exactly. I actually enjoy doing dishes, funny enough. I hate washing other people's dishes. Okay, I can't say anything. I have kids. I literally do other people's dishes most of the time. Tax Amazon revenue at 99%. Yeah, there's a... Oh, I forget his name. There's a cool British guy. Like, he used to be like some sort of big banker, investment banker or something. And this guy's whole mantra, his whole spiel for his YouTube channel is tax the rich. And I watched a short, I think today or yesterday, where he was like, look, guys, it's simple, right? He was like on national television in the UK. He was like, it's super simple. The rich own the assets. And we're like, yeah, but they haven't sold the assets, so we can't tax them. And he's like, do you not understand that we cannot build assets fast enough to make sure everyone has assets? So the rich are just going to buy up all the assets, which means the rest of us are screwed. And then there's no one left to tax at that point. Like, we're headed for disaster. You have to tax the rich now. And he's like he's very open about his numbers and stuff. Right? And he's just like, just the same way I'm paying my dues, like get rid of it. Like, if not, we're headed for absolute disaster. The middle class is going to get pushed straight into poverty. And I love a lot of his arguments. You can tell he's an economist. I'm not. And so it's simple, right? And so a lot of people are like, yeah, but Phacil, what if you get rich? Tax the hell out of it. Honestly, you don't even have to tax me, because I'm not going to, in quotation marks, have enough money to tax, because I'm already giving it away, which is basically what taxes are supposed to do. If your country is not corrupt to the bone, agreed, yes, of course. But in theory, and in most countries, luckily, that is true. Phacil's going to get a partnership offer from my mentor's business when we eventually, like, oh, we're in, dude. We're in, Wisdom. Let's do this. I'm in, my boy. I love it, honestly. I will advertise gladly for you guys. For that alone, I would consider the variety streaming and stuff as well. To advertise stuff for you guys as well. I love it. I love it, Wisdom. Let's do. I forgot I already used it. No worries, Witness. No problem, man. Please don't worry about this, guys. If you can do it, thank you so much on behalf of everyone here. I should say, I was going to say everyone cooperating, but I should just say everyone here. And if not, then no problem. If doing things for other things provides a unique experience, would a perfectly optimized human mind have split personalities that take care of each other? Not oh, I don't know. That feels like an ethical debate waiting to happen. Tax the rich. Next week, guy disappears. Yeah, honestly, I've had people say to me, dude, with what you say, maybe you should go into politics. I'm like, I feel like I'd get assassinated the first week. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I'll do YouTube. I'll consider YouTube. I'm gonna make sure that I never get big enough where, you know, I'm on a stage where I'm not safe, right? I will just make sure that everything that flows in flows out just as fast. That's just the faster it flows in, the faster I make it flow out. And so at all times I get to wear really simple t-shirts and stuff, right? And I'm just like, well, I'm not rich, without having to lie about it, right? I was like, yeah, but Phacil
You wouldn't be assassinated in the first week.
Well, first day.
No, you'd be character assassinated in the first week, and then your bank accounts would be seized, and you'd be accused of false crimes if you managed to keep it up for a couple months.
Oh, that's a lot. That's fair. I like it. I appreciate the details. Let's see. Wisdom says, to be fair, Mentor's video game is Helldivers 1 style ODST stuff. Oh, nice. Honestly, I'm in. Like I said, guys, like I love the fact that we're getting stuff like that. Like we're getting to a point where we're cooperating more. I'll be honest, the web shop has taken a very long time because I know Craig, a good friend of mine, really wanted to do it. And I had a lot of moments where like, okay, I'm just going to take over because it's taking too long. But I really didn't want to take it from him. So I'm glad that he's at a point where he wants to do it. So I'll talk to him soon because it's not something that should take too long to do. And a lot of you guys have asked, you know, like, dude, where's the merchandise, right? We have people that do artwork. We have people that could send me images. We can throw on hoodies, on mugs, on you name it. And so you guys don't just have to, like, quotation marks, donate. You can actually just buy something which gives you value in theory. And then in turn, we can use that money and convert it to even more positivity, right? So give it to, you know, building out our D&D scene, building more servers, building, you know, what Zyrus is doing, making apps and stuff. So like we're cranking out stuff, guys. Don't worry. Like we're getting there. People are in it to win it, which right now is more of a hobby, of course, but hopefully I get to compensate people well, make it more than a hobby. But in time, guys, again, no rush. Please don't feel rushed. Please don't. It's just trying to make sure we're as transparent as we can be. Where are we? Hello, Shantley McGee. Nice to meet you. You jumped in at a very specific time. You're like mid-hardcore convo. What's up, man? Nice to meet you. Hope you're well. How's life? Hit us with how you doing? Yeah, it should be fun. Like I love a lot of Wisdom's artwork, but there's a lot of like I feel like a lot of you guys have posted artwork in Phacil Gaming in the Discord that, in my opinion, would go well on merchandise. So, and of course, if I use the images, I will be sending you a message. Hood, I like it. Oh, sorry, never mind. All right, okay, all right. Oh, nice. Having a good weekend, man. All right. I am at the end of the stream, unfortunately. But I will wait for your answer, though. Are you having a good weekend? All right, tell us really short what you do for a living. Are you studying? Are you working? I thought you... I read that wrong. I thought you said you bought a monastery. An ostrich egg, all right. Why did you... I'm gonna ask. I have to ask. Why did you buy an ostrich egg? And why in a monastery? Are you saying this is some sort of Catholic ostrich? Is that what's happening? This is interesting. At work right now? Jackson MS. What is Jackson MS? I'm from the Netherlands. Unfortunately, I have no idea what you're talking about, but we can do this. Jackson MS. Oh, Jackson, you're from Jackson, Mississippi. Okay, cool. Is this... Where is this? Where are we? Oh, south. Okay. Center? South center? What would you guys consider Mississippi? Is that just the south? or is it like southeast or southeast Florida? Or let's see. CEO of monastery. Why wouldn't I buy an ostrich egg? I can think of a few reasons. Are you saying, what, are you planning to hatch an ostrich egg, Wardoge? What exactly are you planning on doing with this egg? Now I'm confused. Please tell me it's not actually gonna hatch. That is a big omelet. He's right. Actually. I wanted you to have that egg. Alright. Southern? Okay, so it's southern. Okay. So there's like west, east, south. Or central, I guess. I feel like you guys are missing some sections to the US, right? This is interesting. I feel like I need to study this at some point. I went to a monastery to check it out. For some reason, they were selling ostrich eggs. I guess it's a good way to support. That is fair. East of Mississippi, south of Mason-Dixie line is south. Oh, what? Oh. East of Mississippi. What is the Mason-Dixie line? What? Mason-Dixon line? Is this the Mason-Dixon line? Oh, here. Oh, okay. This is an interesting division. All right. Interesting. It feels like it's more, it's okay. All right, I guess depends on where you draw the line. You can call it south. That's fair. Okay. What do you do for a living, Shatley? Hatch it to my pan. He's actually making a giant omelet, guys. Come on, Wardoge. That is the most Wardoge thing ever. There are actually southern areas north. Okay, that's weird. Why would you? Yeah, right. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay, maybe I ask.
I will not explain.
Why?
Okay, fine. You've convinced me.
Why?
So what happened was the Mason-Dixon line was an artificial barrier, or it's not barrier, an artificial demarcation that was drawn up as part of the media surrounding the Civil War when it was happening, but it was actually just a simplification of geopolitics in the area for the purposes of explaining things to people that weren't really interested or a part of the war.
Okay.
And there were several areas north of that Mason-Dixon line that joined the secession and attempted to leave the U.S.
So why do you guys still call it that?
It's just a useful simplification.
Okay, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. We have weird stuff too, I'll be honest. Let's see. USA geography is Midwest is actually in the east. What? Okay, this is... Alright, please stop. Pockets of southerners all the way up into northern New York. Why? Look, okay, I'll open it one more time. Like, why? Like, New York is here, guys. It's here. Like, look, how is this south?
Zoom in on it.
Get out of here, dude.
Massive regions of New York are rural forests and farms. And the people there love to wear camouflage. And
someone
will
explain
fly Confederate flags.
why? Why is this here south? Question mark. Really ugly question mark. Question mark. This is not okay. Unacceptable behavior. Americans.
This is what happens when you assign cultural identities based on behaviors and allegiances and use a cardinal direction to name them.
Oh god. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's disaster. Fair, sir. The west is in the east, and actually, north is pretty south.
I live in the middle of Texas, and it's called West Texas. And I have to explain to people, far West Texas is West Texas.
Oh, good lord. All right. Fair enough. Perfectly explained. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So if you hear it's in the west of the US of A, you actually don't know where it is. Lesson learned, boys and girls. Noted. All right. And this brings us to the end of our stream for today. I hope you guys had a lovely weekend. You're welcome, man. Alright guys, I'm gonna be raiding on someone on Twitch. If you guys have a name for me, give me a name. If not, let me look it up really quick. Oh, it's a good hydration check actually. Drink water, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's see if someone's streaming that I know, or rather that I've rated before. Who's streaming? Let me check my emails to see what's popped up. What has popped up? Who's streaming? Oh, Jay the Goat Thief. He actually jumped into chat yesterday. Jay the Goat Thief. I think that's how you spell it. Pretty sure that's how I spell it. Is this how I spell it? No, it's not how I spell it. Or maybe he stopped streaming already. Jay the Goat Thief. No, he stopped streaming already. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I had a really good time again. Thank you for the philosophical talks, of course. Always welcoming, and more importantly, thank you for being a positive, caring, and kind community. Which in my opinion is still most of humanity, but the internet is really good at making us forget that, or at least trying to make us believe that's not true. So whatever the case is, you guys are awesome. And I appreciate you. Trying to find someone to raid. This is difficult. Does no one stream on Saturday afternoon in the States? Or evening? Okay, Herves is online again. Oh, he's playing Monster Hunter. Herves is a fun British guy. We're raiding Herves, team. We are raiding Herves. Okay, that's it. Hydration check. Last one. Drink water, guys. Oh, Mitro's live? Okay, I'll do Mitro. I don't mind. Let me do Mitro. I haven't raided Mitro in forever. Let's see. Jump over to twitch.tv/Phacil if you want to make someone happy really quick. He has a webcam on, so we should be able to see his facial expression. Let's see how he reacts. He enjoyed. I think it was pretty chill last time we raided, but that's been forever though, so. Alright guys, have a lovely week. Have a lovely end of your weekend as well, of course. Thank you for hanging out. Remember, we have a Minecraft server now for those of you that like Minecraft. Help Big Boy Eski stress test it. Hang out with the people in this community, of course. And if you find weird bugs, send it to Big Boy Eski on Discord, or just post it in the feedback channel. And then he can fix it and get it pushing and up and running. So right now it's a basic server, but it'll get better. Because we'll make it get better. That's how it works. Alright. /raid Mitchell. To the people on YouTube, bye-bye.